to the town. Jesse, put that away.
That's not Jesse.
What are you talking?
Oh, that's not Jesse. The picture just looks like Jesse. Anyway, so you're all on your way to the town of Vogler, which is right here.
Right there. Okay.
Because y'all all know a dude named Ispin who died. And so you're on your way to his funeral. Did y'all want to do like a character introduction? Because like at this point, everybody's like, you've converged at one single spot on this trail there to take a rest, and you just all happen to be there. So now would be a good time to do some character introductions. Let's start with Voss, the Jesus guy.
Caught me while I was munching. So, I am Rug, warrior of the denizens of the forest. He doesn't say much other than that.
Okay. Who's next?
Oh, I thought you were going to suggest somebody since you suggested him first.
Okay, Matt, thanks for volunteering yourself.
I am Obby. I am a cleric. I know that it's a very rare thing nowadays, but I was blessed. What was his name again? I was blessed by Rayorix, the god of craft.
And by the way, once you guys hear that, like that's something of note too, because the gods aren't very prevalent on Kryn or Ansalon. Yeah.
Would we know what the name means? It's like if they haven't been around for so long, would the fact that he tried name dropping a god even matter to us?
Um. Uh. Depending on your upbringing, you probably wouldn't immediately recognize the name, but once he tells you
She.
that it's a god or she, oh my god, you're a woman.
You
Yes,
already
I
went over
am.
that.
Once she tells you that it's a god, then it'll be like, oh my god, that's cool, type shit, you know. Um, your god's name is so hard to say.
It is.
I wonder if it's like Rayor, because like you know how X's are like silent sometimes at the
Yeah,
end of
the
words.
X it sounds fancy, so I'll say
Oh, okay,
Rayorix.
okay. Anyways, Saws, go ahead, do yours.
Oh, sorry. I was googling it, and yeah, he said it correctly. Ray Orcs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, my character would introduce himself as Runal. He would stand with like confidence. If it's like, hey, who are you anyway? Kind of question would be thrown at him, kind of thing. Um, he would and he would introduce himself as a mage of high sorcery. It's like if you don't know too well, he's not technically like a full fledged like member, kind of like one of those like an aspirant or an initiate kind of thing. But he doesn't tell you that. It's just one of those. I'm a mage of high sorcery, um, and he did notably react like visually, like wait what? When a god's name was dropped. Because that is a big deal. And
Mm-hmm.
and as Denver said, it's like depending on your upbringing, you might know who the hell he's talking about. It's like yeah, like the mages and everything, you had to go through a lot of learning, and it's like yeah, uh, I would think my character is informed well enough to actually know what the hell is going. At least know of the gods and that how big of a deal that would be to name drop someone like that. And he mentioned that he doesn't necessarily follow the same god, but he does draw power uh, from a god himself. Uh, and he just it looks like a motion that he's done so often that he's almost absent-minded. He takes out like a necklace from from like his outfit, like he pulls it out from inside of his clothing, and he looks up to the sky, and it's like a strangely colored and sheen kind of to like a lens, and he looks to the sky like with admiration and gratitude, and then he puts it back in, and even though he could have felt the sentence like it was abrupt, like he was going to continue, it's like, oh well, now he's done talking. It's like, wait, what? Weren't you gonna? No, okay, well, okay. He does that kind of vibe. Yeah.
Okay. And Kenton.
Name's Kenton, rogue.
Your character introduces himself as a rogue, like that?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Not much else
Anything
to say.
else?
Nah.
Okay. So, does anybody do anything specific for this night that you're on the road, taking a nap?
Well, I know Abby would be curious about the god delivering Runal her power, or his power, I mean.
Oh yeah. If asked about it, it would be well, how much does Abi know about the other gods?
Not much, but she is curious.
um, uh, Runal would talk about I don't want to mispronounce it. One sec. Oh crap.
No, don't leave that tab. We need that tab.
The 3?
Yeah, I didn't think like clicking on a tab while holding Alt would close it.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I've never tried that.
You mean the 3 gods?
No, I'm currently only powered by one. Directly.
Oh, I didn't know
currently, anyway.
you were gonna talk about the 3.
Initiate, yeah, and based on my initiate spells and stuff, I'm powered.
Mhm.
I'm guaranteed power by one.
Right.
He talks very reverently about deity known as Nuitari. And he almost acts like kind of like slightly cocky because it's like as if he's sharing information he's proud to have in the like as if he was like slightly let in on a secret, and he's like he's happy to be like, yes, someone who's actually gives a shit so I can tell someone who doesn't already know, kind of thing. So he like brags about the fact that Kryn actually has 3 moons, although although the third one is many times invisible to like the naked eye and everything. And he would show that the lens he was using earlier is the only way to visibly see Nuitari, like the dark moon, basically, of Kryn.
Matt?
That is cool. I don't know what exactly to say, so I was like,
yeah, well, it's like, hey, you're curious. Hey, guess what? It's based on a moon, and I can see this moon, and because obviously because if it's like we can't see the dark side of the moon, and it's like, well, this moon is like the color of the dark side of the moon, so no one's ever seeing it without special means.
Okay, anything else?
Runa would probably just silently like just deal with the moons in some way. I haven't figured it out yet, but he'll have some relationship to the moons based on subclass and being a major high sorcery.
Okay. So then you guys will go ahead and rest for the night. But in the morning, after you've packed up your camp and whatnot and started walking for a bit, once you start traveling down the road, you hear a quivering scream from around the next corner. Please help! A young man shouts as he rushes around a bend ahead and races toward you.
I guess I shall move forward to ensure that everyone is safe.
Runal would grab him before if he was going to possibly run by, because he wasn't sure at first if he was running toward us or past us. So Runal would grab him and make sure he gets all the information about what's going on, what's going wrong, and how they can help.
Okay, this dude is like frantically pleading for help. He's clearly terrified, and he he's saying that he works at a nearby farm, and there's a bunch of people up the road that hired him, and now that they're attacked by black figures, and he's about to shit his pants. But he's just like rambling on and on about stuff, and that's pretty much what you can make out of his rambling.
All right, let's move in and make sure nobody else is hurt.
Rog will draw his battle axe.
I will have my shield and warhammer in one hand. And I use my Blessing of the Forge to buff my armor.
Oh, hot damn. Y'all are getting ready.
Well, that already happened, but I was at least mentioning it so you remember.
Oh yeah, well, it's one of those, as you said, as we're this is after we did everything up, but many times as a forge cleric, you do the blessing of the forge like right when you wake up.
It does say at the end of a long rest, so
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys to this new map, and this is the one I made. So embrace it. Okay.
Expectations are very high.
Really? Because
You know
I
what?
sworn he had a map for this.
He
might have found something.
Yeah, he found one. It was the one he found, and I did not feel like finding one. Also, I'm gonna give y'all vision on your token, so you don't bitch at me because I forgot to do that. But
You were bored like half of today, but you didn't give us vision yet.
I literally thought of everything else but vision. I totally forgot about it. You know, I'm like, no, they don't need to see, but they need to know their HP. That's kind of what was going on in my head.
I mean,
It is very helpful to know HP. Very.
well, it's like my character does have dark vision, so
My character does not.
I have not done dark
My
vision
character
yet.
also does not.
Are you just
what
a
Okay.
is your
man?
character boss?
Humans.
Can y'all all see?
Yes, I can see.
Indeed.
I do like the trees.
Okay. So, so this guy, he leads you down the road, you know, and he stops pretty much before like this area. He's not going to go any further. He's like, nah. So you see a wagon that lies toppled, surrounded by armored corpses. Strange figures pick through the remains. From beneath the figures' dark cloaks, just scaly wings and sharp reptilian features. I do have a handout for this.
A handout.
Was this one supposed to have a dot?
Well, that one's
Where?
the only one of its type, so we can
Oh.
just say that one.
Oh, okay.
In particular, because it's different.
You had me scared for a second that I forgot something else. Why isn't it? Oh, well, there we go. Okay. Show to players. This is what y'all see.
Oh, so they all do.
Yeah, they are not hiding their wings very well at all.
No, they're
They're like, we don't need to hide shit. We're killing people.
Exactly.
so they don't notice you yet because they're too busy picking shit.
So it seems like we're too late to help anyone else, because it seems like they're already dead.
How far can y'all see? 60 feet?
Well, that is dark vision.
Or
What was
Normally-
dark vision? In regular vision, it's a bit farther.
Regular.
Yeah,
What
regular.
was
it's
it?
far.
Regular. It's like 120 or something. I don't know. That sounds like a nice number.
The-
Oh,
the forever
yeah, they're
DM.
close enough.
That's not
Yeah.
forever anymore.
Well, I mean,
window.
60 feet. That's obvious. So you can see that. So, since y'all can see that far, y'all, I would like a religion check if you would choose to do so against this creature right here.
The big boy.
Yeah. Matt, stop rolling nines. Oh, that's from
I-
earlier.
Didn't. Like I said, I got
Why
rid
is-
of it. 'Cause it's reset it, so
God
you
damn
have to
it.
click into whichever version you want instead of always rolling it.
Query. Stupid. So my
fucking
character
idiot.
is not very religious right now.
I mean, we all have zeros for it, so that makes sense.
Saws, you're still.
I know,
in D&D.
I fixed it.
Okay. Okay. So, let me get a 16, a 6, a 9, and a 10.
Oh,
You asked for religion. You didn't say how high they'd have to be.
you
6.
are still as a whisper.
I
Yeah,
know.
he knows.
I just said I fixed it.
Oh,
But doesn't mean I'm gonna
that's
roll
what you
again.
mean. I thought you meant the other way for
No.
picking
Okay.
advantage.
So, Matt, you're the only one who recognizes this. That this motherfucker right here, this big guy, he's wearing armor that's emblazoned with the symbol of Takai. Where the hell is that pronunciation guide? Takesis. The symbol of Takesis.
Okay.
Do you know who Takesis is?
I have your list from earlier, but I don't know if my character
Oh,
would
okay.
fully know all the ins and outs.
Your character
I would go.
given
Given his demeanor, Runal would come up a bit and then attack him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So before you do that, hold on. Just for your information, was it Albie?
Abby.
Abi. Okay, so Abi recognizes Takesis is the sister of Paladine and is like the opposite, right? So she's evil as fuck. And dragons. Yes.
Wow,
She's
crazy.
has a lot to do with dragons. And now you're gonna do some battle.
Can I make a history check to see if I would have learned anything about that in my schooling?
About Takesis?
About any of the gods? Because if I could,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Doing that right now. I need to attack.
Look, I mean, I know it's a dookie number, but I'd say at least you know, like,
The basic stuff.
you know,
probably.
Gods are a
no-
thing.
yeah, you know that they're a thing, and you might know a few here and there, but you don't know all of them very well.
Like it looks kind of godlike. I don't know. I just know I needed help right now.
You
yeah,
did
kind
say
of like
you
if
were
I saw
going
a
to
statue of
attack,
Buddha, I'd be
so-
like, oh,
Yeah, but it's a
All
saving
right.
throw.
it's a saving throw against who? The big guy?
Well, you can still.
The big guy and red.
You can
Oh,
still
okay.
show it, so we know
What kind
you're
of saving
doing.
throw? Is it a strength saving throw? Or
Dex. And the
all
kind
right. I don't think I
next
have
roll.
these guys. Are these guys like? Yeah, they are. Okay. Red rolled an 11, which fails,
Mm-hmm.
and the big guy.
Oh, let me add.
Oh, that's
the
initiative. Whoops.
tiebreaker for initiative.
16. So the big guy saves. The other one does not.
So the red takes 5 radiant then.
Red dotted one, yes.
5 radiant. Okay. Wait a minute.
Waiting thine minute.
I am waiting. I mean, you're waiting. Okay, yeah. It takes all the damage normally.
Yeah, as it's been mentioned, it's like radiant is a very rarely resisted type.
Same
I
with
just wanted to
Or
double check.
immune.
or psychic.
Yeah, we learned about
Yeah.
the psychic one. Sadly. All right, initiative. I think that's all of them on here, is it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not all of them.
Oh, I was about to say there's
Oh, I
only
need the
two of
the
the
red guy.
the red and pink need to go on too. It looks like.
There we go. All right. So we've got
Where's
yellow,
pink?
orange, red. Oh, I didn't do pink. Oh my gosh.
Your favorite color.
There we
you
go.
missed it.
It's not my fault. All right, so Renal.
I want to try
Ooh.
again.
I was about to
Oh
say,
my
might as well
goodness.
try again.
Yep, for the big guy in red again. If they don't
Okay.
pass, they take 8 radiant.
Mm. All right, so big guy got a 16.
Again.
Little guy got a 9. So he takes 8 radiant.
Nice.
He's not looking too good. He's sad.
Yeah, that's good though. He's already taken what, like 13 radiant
Yeah.
before he can even go.
Yeah, he didn't like that. And I'm assuming that's all for your turn.
Currently, before I do this,
Wait, do I only get 2?
a tactical retreat. End turn.
You know, that's fair.
Okay. Here it's
It's a 60-foot range. It had to be just in range.
Mm-hmm.
Kenton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
Red or
just,
something. I need a bigger monitor.
Do you? Do you really? Or do you want a bigger monitor?
Fine, I want a bigger monitor. Jeez.
I'm gonna come forward just a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll target. I'll target this one. Hang on. All right. I'll cast bonus action. I'll cast Hex to deal an extra D6 if I hit it on the one with the red dot. If you want to mark him, that he's hexed.
Okay.
Rogue with Hex? Damn.
You gotta get that extra damage somewhere.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait a minute. My thingies are gone.
I was
Roll
about to
20's doing me dirty.
I don't think an 11 hits.
Maybe.
An 11 does not hit. I'm so sorry.
I was like, there was a chance since it's a weaker one.
Oh.
You're not allowed to yawn.
Too bad. He already did it.
And then that's all my movement, action, bonus action.
Okay, so now it's this big guy's turn. Yeah, he's
He's
he's a guy. Yeah.
You're right. He is.
So I'm going to do that, and then we're gonna do some math because math is great.
My goodness.
I'm sure he's
I
had
believe so.
great fun, avoiding little radiant flares.
He's gonna come right here.
Well, that's helpful.
Actually, I'm so sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. He's not gonna move at all.
So one more square over.
Yeah, then he would be over here. One more. Bar the horse.
Oops.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, or right here. Or right here. There we
Right
go.
there.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not gonna do shit. He's like talking to his people, like in Draconic.
Wow, you don't say.
In
What's he
case
saying?
any of y'all know Draconic.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we understand the language, are in earshot? Because it is kind of far away, but can we hear him?
He's trying to purposely speak low, despite the fact that he's speaking a language that you shouldn't really know anyway.
Well,
But
I
you
know.
can catch bits of it.
Is it based off of our passive perception about whether we hear anything?
Yeah, go ahead and give me your passive perception. Let's see.
13.
Wow.
Okay.
Also
Those are
13.
decent. Okay. So yeah, I would still say that you just hear bits and pieces of it, but you hear him talking about potentially retreating under certain circumstances, but you don't really know what. And you don't really know who's during the retreating. So, yeah. There's that. Anyways, that's his turn. Rog. I keep wanting to say Rack.
That's not how it's spelled. There's an H in there.
Arhag.
Oh, he's a
Well,
hex
battle
spawn.
axe.
Wait, are you a barbarian who's actually using a shield?
No. Two-handed
then what-
battle axe.
So strange.
Y'all are using a
It's like you're not using a two-handed weapon as a barbarian.
No.
What?
Oh.
He is using a two-handed
Nope.
weapon, just
I am
not
using a
directly.
weapon that can be used two-handed
I
as
know it's
two-handed.
versatile, but
It is. It's very versatile. I could chop down a tree. Or
It chopped down
I could use my
opponents.
action and bonus action to run in and rage.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so oh shit. Actually, this might have fixed it. I might have accidentally fixed it.
Cool. You said action for a dash then, probably?
Yep.
Did I fix it? Oh, I did fix it. Okay, good.
And then I would like to rage.
Okay, you have permission to rage.
Let's see.
That was action, bonus action.
Grr.
And all the movement.
Yep. I use my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
Okay, so now it's the Pinky's turn. Yes.
I mean, he can't do anything else, so yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, this guy's gonna come up here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's gonna right here. And he's gonna attack you twice with his sort type of sword. Why are you
Okay.
gonna attack? What the fuck? Oh, here we go.
I'm sure he'll
does
attack,
it-
but will he hit?
There's a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 6 piercing.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's an 11 hit.
No.
Okay, so then that's it. That's this guy's turn.
It feels weird that
He's
we're actually
literally-
seeing the numbers for other characters.
For the hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sucks to suck.
I'm just saying it's different.
I'll be.
It doesn't appear as though my health, the little bar updated, but the bubble did, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
sometimes they do that. It's really weird.
maybe.
I will move up.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't. If you move, it doesn't for whatever reason.
Are you
Damn.
dashing?
No, I am not. I'm gonna
Got it.
cast. Where is it on this bar? Is it not on this bar? I will cast Toll the Dead. Do I have to click here?
Oh.
Why? Ah, this is dumb.
Oh, Toll the Dead's one of the ones that doesn't have a spell attack. You gotta make it yourself.
Yeah,
because
I just realized that.
Roll20 hates you. Is what
Yup.
it is.
It isn't like your D&D Beyond. But regardless,
I'm
it's still,
doing it.
it's still a wisdom save, Denver.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Don't worry.
I'm
That's my
doing it
favorite
on red.
spell.
So
Okay.
I get the higher amount
Mr.
of
Red.
damage.
Same DC
Yes,
as
you
mine,
do.
13.
Five. I like that. Oh shit.
Did it pass?
I rolled the wrong thing. Okay, a 10.
A 10 does
He
not
failed.
pass, so he takes 7 damage.
He takes 7 damage, and you see him. You see him die, but hold up. But wait, there's more. His body, you see, is turning into stone, and I'm gonna need everybody to make a fucking Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Everyone?
Oh no, everybody! I'm sorry. Everyone within 5 foot radius.
Which is
So
no,
no
which
one.
is none of us.
It's yeah, I know. I can say whatever I want to say.
I just wanted to clarify.
Well,
So
I
the
made it
horse and
regardless.
his own ally.
Yeah, that poor horde. This guy, he succeeds. The horse, though, the horse did not succeed, and you see that it is petrified.
Hmm.
I don't know what to put for that, so we'll just.
Outright?
I don't know. What?
Outright?
What do you mean? Like, there we go.
Normally,
Let's do that.
petrification is a several turn process.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I used the wrong word. He's restrained, but he's like,
He's starting the petrification process.
yeah. There we go.
My suggestion would
He's-
be to describe it as his muscle stiffening or his body is stiffening,
Um,
kind of thing, for what we would see as a result.
Plus.
Okay. You know, I don't really see many Medusas in this game, so like I didn't realize it saying
Okay,
petrification.
so
It's
does
an
anyway.
actual status thing to turn to stone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Matt, what the hell is that for?
Told the dead.
Oh,
I'm trying
you
to.
actually
I'm
made it.
I'm working
Nice.
on it, so I was making sure.
You should label those.
I am. I just wanted to make sure it
You know
actually
how, like, in
separated
math
out the
class-
attacks.
Label your X and Y's, damn it.
You know what? No, I'm not.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so you killed that guy, the horse got fucked, and now it is not Red's turn. It is Orange's turn. Unless you have more.
No, I don't. I don't
Okay,
currently have
it's
a bonus
Orange's
action to
turn.
use.
There's a pissed off guy right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was actually on the grid. Whatever. He's going to move up there. And he's also going to attack you twice with his sword. He misses the first time. Second time is a 17 to hit. Yes? No?
Well, yeah, 14 hits, so a 17 would hit.
Oh, okay, Voss. Jeez. Anyways, you take 7 piercing, which you will half.
Rounded
So
down.
3.
In...
Your sarcasm is noted and appreciated.
You know what?
And that's all that he will do.
Even attacks can hit him. Odd attacks can't. That's what it is.
Yellow. Yellow's going to
Seems
come
that
over
way.
here. He's coming right up here next to his brethren, like, hey, there's a whole orgy over here. We're gonna slash. Let's see what happens. The first attack hits for 5 piercing.
So 2.
Yes. And the second attack misses.
Man, these guys aren't really great. They got about a 50-50 hit ratio.
It's almost like
I
they
don't
have
like
one
And
attack.
it took 3 of them to drop me to just under half health.
They're trying their hardest, okay?
Well, they better not try harder.
Because if
might,
they get any harder, they'll be harder than that horse in a minute.
if they're trying their
Ours is dead,
hardest,
brother.
they suck.
Yeah.
Okay. Runal.
Runal.
Oh. Runal. Okay.
I will cast Hex Wisdom on Pink.
Okay.
Oh my.
Is that what was that?
It just adds attack. There's no roll you have to make.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it takes up my concentration and my
Mhm.
bonus
Mm.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Sacred Fire, pink and orange.
Pink and orange. Okay. Go ahead.
Damn it!
Well, damage is damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless
Oh,
And
it
pink
misses.
gets and pink gets disadvantage on the roll.
Yes.
disadvantage. Okay. A 12 for pink
So that's a fail.
Fails, takes 2.
and a 10 for orange.
Also
Fails,
fails.
takes
Which
two.
also fails.
So what is your bonus? Wait, is it a weapon attack or is it just whenever this takes a damage? It should be.
Hang on.
whenever-
I think
ahead.
Amazon's here, and I don't want them to leave with the package again. I'll be right back.
Hex on pink?
Yep. If you want to put the eyeball on it.
Yeah. Okay. It says when I hit it with an attack. So do you define that as a damaging effect or a thing that requires an attack roll?
I'd say a damaging effect.
Okay, then I get to roll a 1d6 on it.
Well, you did.
Okay.
So it took
Oh
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you want to put the eye on it, so we remember.
Necrotic.
Yes, necrotic. Radiant, then necrotic. The wombo
Okay,
combo.
there we go. All right, and now it's Kenton's turn, but he's wrestling with the mail delivery
Amazon
people.
package.
Yes.
He's wrestling with the slaves of Amazon.
Mm.
So, how's the weather?
Cold.
It is a little chilly. Or so I've been told.
What type of chili? With beans or without?
One with lots of beans.
Mhm.
And not like tomato paste, but like chunks of tomato.
Mm.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward and
Crazy.
then reapply Hex on yellow.
Okay.
You both have hex. That's hilarious.
Mhm.
Hex blood. And then
I'm powered by an evil god of the moon. What do you want from me?
Well, from what I saw, they are not evil. They're neutral.
alright. There's a 22 hit.
New Atari is evil. What are you talking about?
Oh, new that's
Yeah,
I couldn't.
new Atari. Lunatari is
I
neutral.
only saw the one Atari, so I didn't.
A 22
realize
does
that
hit.
makes more sense.
Also, who are you hitting? Oh,
was doing
yeah,
yellow.
one is hit.
Next, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
Anyways, 22 does in fact hit.
Alright. So 9, and then another d6 from the Hex. So 10.
Did you know that? Never mind. Okay. All right.
And
Yeah,
that's it.
he's not looking good. You know, they're suffering, but
in-
they're trying their best.
In general, I don't think they look good. They look like monsters. So.
Okay, whatever.
That's
Anyways,
racist.
it is this big guy's turn. He's looking at you, Rog, because you look really sexy right now.
Oh my.
It's the beard, isn't it?
I don't know.
Let's say yes.
Anyways, he's going to stab you. Ooh, wait a minute.
Stab you.
Okay, he's gonna stab you twice. Attempt to stab you twice. I apologize. The first attack does hit. The second attack misses, but first attack is going to be 4 piercing plus 4. Actually, no. JK, make a con save.
Wow, I think he's probably better at those because he's a barbarian. Oh.
Okay,
I
4
shouldn't
piercing
say
and 4
About that.
poison.
Matt, why'd you have to open your mouth?
So
Normally it works.
2 and 4 poison.
Yes, 2 piercing, 4 poison.
Okay.
You are also paralyzed until the next turn of the big guy.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'm done.
For good?
Well, he can't
I'm at
do anything on his
1
turn because
health.
he's paralyzed, and there's a person in between the healer and him. So
Yeah, so it's literally I ran up here, raged,
and that's it.
tanked a shit ton of damage, and then he just paralyzes me. So they're gonna go ahead and kill me and then move on to you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Well, who
I
knows?
mean,
He
the
might miss
people
you.
who aren't
It
currently
looks like
standing
it.
next to them.
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said anything of you because I said
So
he'll
there's
probably miss
6
the attack.
attacks. Statistically, they're gonna hit 1.
Actually,
Yeah,
8.
they
I'm
did.
at 1 health.
You are, and they
Yeah.
are at advantage.
What do you mean
because-
8? There's 3 of them, and they each have 2 attacks.
I meant the big guy also
No.
had one. If they,
Yeah.
it's
He
all-
already used his.
Yeah, but he'll be able to go again before you do.
So,
Anyways, you can take 3
Yeah, but
piercing
his
and
isn't
4
gonna
piercing.
matter.
oh, so
You might as well
he's
just-
down.
Yeah, put yourself to 0.
You have us roll as we go down.
Yes, because that it's I don't know. It makes more sense to me. I guess I don't know.
That's also what it says by default.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, I just don't
Yeah.
follow it.
Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Look.
Oh no! Oh
Mhm.
dear! Oh no! Whatever's gonna happen next turn? I wonder. Oh no!
Here comes the
Wait, what?
healer to
Well,
save.
why is the 13 before the 14 on the turn tracker?
Huh?
Huh? That
I-
is odd.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is strange as fuck. Well, maybe you didn't die. I mean, you definitely didn't die
Well, no, I feel like
or go down.
Well,
Well,
the fact
no,
is,
that means it would have hit me
it's
that's kind of
before
yeah.
anything else.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there we go.
Like I would have gone down before Orange got a turn.
Oh, why was it out of order? It's weird.
That is very weird.
straightened
Well,
it.
it's fine now. So
Yeah. Okay.
We're just gonna go there.
So then Orange would probably move up then, because
yeah, if he attacked and downed the barbarian in front of him, would he move forward?
well, no, it would be Pink then that would have attacked
Oh,
right
okay,
after.
yeah.
So then it would be Orange. Would Orange move up to try to attack me?
Well, yeah, because it used. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, because it used one of its attacks to hit and murder you. Attempt to murder
Well-
you. I apologize.
Hold up. It would
Hi.
have been Pink that would have been the attacking one, because Pink is the 14, so it would have went right after the other one, after the paralyzation.
Ooh. Oh shit. So
I figure they
Whose
have the
turn is it
same
then?
bonuses, so it
I messed
technically
up.
would have been.
So go
it is
back
now
to yeah,
Orange.
go back to 14.
Yeah,
oh shit. Okay.
because
oops.
it technically has one more if it wants to move up to try to.
Yeah,
take me out.
it only
There we
would have
go.
taken one attack with advantage. It's very hard
Yeah.
to miss from that point.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, he would. Is it okay if he comes over to you? Are you okay with that?
No.
Why would that matter if it's an enemy?
Yeah, just
when
do
would they
it.
ask permission?
Yeah,
So he would use his last attack on you. Does a 16 hit?
a 16 does not.
Okay. Well then there we go.
So then, he would make his second.
that
death
that
save
was when he
then,
made.
Since it
oh,
would
yeah,
be
for his turn,
technically
actual
his turn
save.
then.
Mhm.
As long as he doesn't roll a 1, we're good. I did knock on wood, so we should be fine.
Bro, oh my god, if he does. Oh, whew.
Well, that's 1.
So now
One,
it would be Orange's
1.
turn.
Yes, now it's Orange's turn. Orange is like yummy. Look, an alive person. Or an up person, whatever the fuck you want to say. He will smack
Technically
you twice.
both.
He will not smack me twice.
For a natural 8 and a 19.
A 19 is my AC.
So
Yes.
6
6 slashing.
piercing.
Piercing. Ow.
What? Why is it? Why is it?
What are they
piercing?
doing to attack him?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is this piercing? It's a short sword.
I guess
Right?
they're thrusting the
don't
sword
slash?
as they run up.
That's
You
weird.
can use swords multiple different ways, so.
I don't like that. I'm gonna change it to slashing because I've never used a fucking sword as a piercing. That's weird.
Okay.
Anyways,
now
I'll be.
Now I'm conflicted.
Yes.
Either I get up the person that's down that is still somewhat surrounded by enemies that will probably go down immediately afterwards, or I could heal myself to make sure I don't go down in the interim.
What's Abby's personality? Or do they care about more about helping others or survival?
Well, I can't help people if I'm down. That's kind of why I'm like, okay, I want to help other people, but
A rock in a hard place.
I don't want to go down and make sure nobody can get helped after the fact. So, I think in this situation, I will heal myself first to make sure I can at least heal others. So I will use Healing Word on myself. So I heal 7. So I'm back up to full. And then I will use Toll the Dead on yellow, since I know yellow is looking a little worse for wear, to hopefully get rid of one person out of the turn order. So that'd be a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
For 13. What did you hex on it, Jess?
I don't
Was it
think
wisdom?
I ever decided, but I'll retroactively say
Oh.
wisdom.
So it has disadvantage.
Yeah, you typically have to normally declare it when you cast it.
I forgot that was the thing of facts. I haven't used
I will allow it just because I know y'all have a ton of fucking wisdom shits and it will make sense for you to hex wisdom.
My character has no wisdom shits. My character is very shit at wisdom.
See, there you
character
go.
has-
You do have wisdom shits.
Okay, one
Your
second.
character
I
has
need-
no wisdom shits because you're constipated.
Yes.
Did the attack land or did it save?
Hold on, I was sending a message to my mother because she was blowing up my phone. She's like, "Oh my god, are you dead?" I'm
Yes.
like, no. Anyways,
So yes, I'm dead.
Wisdom.
I'll call you later.
17 wisdom.
17 it rolled.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 wisdom.
3 wisdom. So no, it did not save.
Mhm.
So it takes 5.
did not.
How dare I roll max on the other one?
Is this for
5
the
necrotic for the higher
which one?
damage dice. For yellow, since it's
Yellow.
I noticed that
Oh,
was hurt more.
Oh, yellow. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 5 necrotic.
Yes,
That's kind of messed up how the numbers are like that.
it's how it be.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go. 5 necrotic.
I mean, that's how
Okay.
we've seen versatile stuff before, where it's like, oh, the D8 version's on the left, the D10 version's on the right, kind of thing.
I figured that would at least be a little bit easier to figure out, and I don't have to click a different one per, oh, hey, they were damaged or they weren't, so. I figure it's still up, so that would be the end of my turn.
Oh yes, he's still up, but he's like crunching away. You know, his the wings are ripped or something. I don't know. Anyways, that was everything for you.
That was everything I can do.
Oh my god!
It is not Yellow's day, is it?
I don't think yellow
For
can
what?
technically get to me. I think it's just shy.
You need to start believing in people, okay?
I don't want to believe in the enemy because the enemy will hurt me.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Okay. So, oh wow,
Yep.
you fucking jinxed it.
I didn't jinx it. I
cocky
cowed.
little-
It can dash to get into range, but you can't attack after.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's a great idea. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go right here.
Explain his path. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's not good news.
That's an okay path because then it wouldn't be out of my range, so. No attack of opportunity.
Renal. Oh, my water.
Oh no, it's water.
Don't get it on yourself, you'll melt.
I get back here,
I wonder why.
and to say the fucking melee range. So they have to use more than just their movement to get to me. But I'm still in range of Sacred Flame at least. So I will once again Sacred Flame pink and orange, and pink one still has disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Be 13 for the dex save.
Yeah, that's why it says 13.
I know. I was just stating it as well, just to make sure she remembers what number to look for.
Oh my god, I accidentally popped out the chat and I can't get it back. Where's the chat? Where did it go? Oh fuck. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I didn't know you could actually pop it out, so.
Alright, sorry. Who
Yeah,
are
if you
hitting?
double click the chat button up at the top, it pops it out into its own window.
Oh.
Orange and pink.
Orange and pink. There we go. Okay.
Pink is disadvantage.
Yes.
Dexterity. Okay, so pink got a 4 and orange 13.
So it would.
Orange barely passes then.
So it takes nothing, but the other one takes 5, and so 6 altogether.
Yeah, so pink takes 6 damage. 5 radiant, 1
Pink
necrotic.
is 6 damage. Okay, he's down to a number.
But it's still up, technically speaking.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Anything else?
No, end turn.
Okay, cool. Kenton. Kenton?
I'm gonna move back, and I'm gonna aim at yellow.
All right, do it. Go ahead.
I missed.
No.
Kick his ass, Nappa.
Anything else?
Vegeta.
Now, do you have enough movement to get further away from yellow? Because it's like, if it can run all the way up to you.
I mean, I could take 2 more steps to the side.
It can still barely get to you. Okay.
I said end turn.
Okay. So this guy, he starts like grumbling in the draconic ways, and he's like he's grumbling
Angry
about
dragon noises.
he's grumbling about returning to his what's that one word? Fuck me.
At least he doesn't need to dash to attack.
What?
Nothing. What's he saying?
Oh, anyways, he's returning. He says he's returning to the army. He needs to report to the army, so he's skittering away. Not skittering. He's very confident looking. He's not like a pussy or anything.
Nope, it's already headcanon. He is the wimpiest wimp.
But like on the way out, you kind of do hear him like telling them like, "Good luck, guys."
I don't hear shit.
Do they have any
Yeah.
reaction to that at all?
They're kind of that you can tell just by their like body reactions are like, "Oh my god, fucking guy."
This fucking guy.
Okay, whose turn is it? Oh, pink.
Yeah, because
Pink is
16 is
going
still on the
to-
turn tracker.
16 is? What?
Now he's gone. We're good.
The guy
Oh,
that
okay.
just left.
Yeah.
Okay, pink is going to slash at you twice and miss twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful.
It's
Okay,
kind of the point
Rob,
of a forge clock having such high AC.
Yep.
go ahead, roll that. It's 10 or higher. Yay!
That's 2. 2 to 1.
Okay, this guy, he's like, okay, let's do it. Let's murder this cleric-looking guy, and he fucking misses. What the fuck?
High AC for a reason.
They got to make up
Okay.
for the lack of a real hit die.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Seeing as I didn't get hit, I shall spend my bonus action to heal our barbarian friend. Submit for 5. So you're back up at 5.
Oh, snap. I gotta do better.
Or not. You could just not.
You did seem to have like the strongest guy out here just run away, so I don't know what you're really meaning with that with that sentiment.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm reading. Gosh.
You better be sorry.
Anything else?
Yes,
Oh,
I
well,
have
you
an
still have your
action.
Well,
action.
Voss got healed.
I was just debating on which one I should do.
I mean, if you go for yellow, you could probably kill him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was going to attack melee-wise, but it seems like since I know that this one's going to have a harder time, I might as well use Toll the Dead on yellow again.
Okay.
So beat a 13 with disadvantage.
Dex? Or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Failed.
Alright, so 8 damage.
Okay. And so he dies, and you see that the body is starting to turn to stone, and there's that weird looking gas that's coming out of it. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Nat 20.
Failed.
God damn. Okay, you saved. Yeah. Wow,
I'm always right.
that's wild.
So now that's
Okay.
one less person in the turn order then.
You were not supposed to pass that, damn it. But that's okay, I guess. Anyways, your turn.
That was my turn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what do you think he died from?
I didn't move a thing. I confused myself.
Alright, so yellow's turn, so he's
Runal.
dead, so...
Rune. Oh my god, Runal?
Yes.
Sacred Flay the two of them again.
Mm-hmm. One has disadvantage still.
Yep. Pink.
13 dex.
Okay, let's see. Pink saved. Oh,
Even with his advantage,
I was
damn.
about to say.
well, yeah. Well, Pink got a nat 20, but then failed with a 13, so...
Well,
It passes
13
with
passes.
a 13. That's a DC. I thought you realized that.
Wait a
If
minute.
it makes that exact number, it passes. Like I have an AC 13.
Oh,
if you roll a 13, you hit.
I don't know why I was thinking it was higher than that. Oh my god. So yes, this one passes. Pink
We aren't
passes.
still level ones.
Exactly.
Look. Okay. Let's see what
Does orange
orange
pass?
gets. Orange does pass.
Not surprised
I'm
since
so
it
sorry.
doesn't
the,
have...
like little light flares are like up by you again as but apparently they're just like fucking DDR dancing all around this shit.
Yeah. As a clearic, I would at least know what
anything
that
else?
spell was.
Oh, definitely. But honestly, it's possibly weird that it's possibly really strange to you that I'm able to hit two people at once with it.
Yeah, I was like very confused by that too.
It's like, how the hell is this bitch doing that? I can only do one.
Well, I can't even use it since I didn't pick it.
But you know of
Anything
said
else,
magic.
Thomas?
End turn.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Now it's Jesse's turn
Who?
with his. No, it's Kenton's turn.
Alright. Reapply Hex on orange for wisdom.
Okay. All right, the whizzy whiz.
Man, you're just whizzing all over the place. Wow.
It's not gonna hit. End turn.
It is not. Okay.
But it did get hit previously, so I still get the D12.
Pink's
Why
turn
does
is gonna
Voss's,
slash.
why does Voss's token still have like that down symbol thing on it?
Because
Oh,
I never
because
took it
I.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Back
our
up.
Anyways,
DM is an idiot.
the first
kidding.
attack misses. Second attack is an 18 to
that
hit.
doesn't hit.
Oh shit! All right. Okay. Anyways, Rog's turn.
Well, Rog is going to use half of his movement to stand up. The other half to move there.
Uh-huh.
Chuck a javelin.
I
you
am
didn't-
going to rage again.
Mm-hmm.
You got like a hand axe or something you can throw?
No, I have a javelin.
You know,
Oh,
that
wow.
works too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are sexy.
Angie. And then I am going to yeet a javelin at eeny, meeny, miny, orange. I don't know why it has it listed twice, but screw it. There you go. Yeet.
You've been doing that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I believe.
I'm assuming a 17 hits.
A 17 does hit.
Oh, it
For
shouldn't have the
whatever-
rage damage on it, but 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, he's not looking
I
good,
just
bro.
checked it because I raged, but that only applies to melee.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was a strength-based attack.
No,
it's
it specifies
specifically
melee.
Yeah, that's dumb.
A little
Anything else?
disappointing, but not unforeseen.
I believe
No, that was
did
my
it.
action, my bonus action, and my movement again. So
This guy, the red orange one, he doesn't like the fact that you did that to him, but he's not going to move because he's stupid, but he's smarter than that. So he's going to go ahead and swing at this little lady over here
Yes, I am a little
and-
lady.
and fucking miss both times. Wonderful.
That's
Okay.
the point.
Your turn.
Seeing as it seems like this one is affected by the same thing that this one was, I will use Toll the Dead on Orange.
Okay. Jesse, get back in your room.
It's not his turn.
I know, but unless he's going to do something that's going to be super, super quick, I don't. My turn isn't going to take long either.
Well, he's already back. So, did they make the disadvantaged deck or wisdom save?
I'm so sorry. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
When you cast Toll the Dead, can you click it so that like
Oh,
my
no, I
brain
can't click
can,
that.
you know, register?
There you go.
I don't know, like whenever it doesn't appear in chat, I'm like, what? What's going on?
I'll
You
take
Anyways,
had the spell
roll.
to Sunny the whole time, and you know the spell by now. What?
No, I know. I mean, like whenever you say you cast Toll the Dead, for some reason, like if I don't see it in chat, I'm like, did you really?
But it's a saving
Anyways.
throw thing, and you know till the dead's fucked up. You got to make a saving throw. Does that matter before any possible damage anyway? It's a
Hey.
cantrip, so either it's going to happen or not.
Do you want to know something interesting?
It hit.
It rolled a 0, a red 0. It fucking failed.
It rolled a nat 1, so it takes 8 damage.
Yeah, and it died, and I need you to make a con save on me.
What about pink?
Yeah, does it affect
Nope.
pink? No, they're resistant to their own thing. A 19. I don't
So
know why,
this
but I
whole
think
thing
that
doesn't.
passes.
Apparently, this stuff does not seem like it's an issue at all. So you're like, okay, these guys dying. They're just weird, I guess, huh?
Yeah, man, I need you to stop making high con saves.
Well, except for a weird stiffening horse that you never told us what happened to it, by the way.
Well, we're kind of
Because
the
distracted
next
by
turn-
the battle, so.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the next turn it should have made another saving throw or not.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That horse is just, that horse is stoned up, bro.
Okay, because you didn't seem to declare that. You didn't tell us that ever. So we don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not in the turn tracker, so I forgot about it.
Because it would have made during the next round, it would have made another saving throw to see if it went further on toward the actual full petrification.
No, man, the stat for it just fails, bro. But anyways, Pinky Pink's turn. No,
No.
I'm sorry. It's Runal.
Renault.
Runal.
Same thing. Ooh, different thing.
Dissonant whispers on who?
Disadvantage.
Well, you've
Pink?
been doing dex,
Uh,
Oh.
yeah, this is wisdom.
so it would be.
yeah, the
Like,
wisdom was on orange, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I never said it was dexterity though.
Well, you
But,
said disadvantage
yeah.
since.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
I'm still casting it. Does it pass?
Okay, so wisdom. No. Yes. No. No.
What?
What
You
did it
sound
roll
very
so we
confident
know?
in your answer.
I had to do some math in my head. It did not pass.
It takes 12 psychic. Is it still up?
Well,
I need a con save again.
That's a no.
yeah. This time I'll fail. I knew it was gonna
Oh
happen.
wow! Look at you. Now I can actually read what it does. No. You are currently restrained. Well, technically, there's no more enemies, so you can go ahead and make your saving throw again.
Does a 13 pass?
Yes, it does.
So I am no longer restrained?
You're no longer restrained, but it did feel really weird, homie. Like for a little bit there, you're like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
Whoa.
Anyways,
Yeah, everything's stiffened up, and you just shook it off.
so there's a lot of dead people around here. Um,
I'm gonna
there's
move up
dead
to the
people.
stoned horse and say,
Okay.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
Yeah, he can be a statue now inside your vestments. Your vestments.
Well, currently
What?
we're not going anywhere. We want to set up base camp, so I don't think I can really carry that as well.
Oh, okay, that's
I
fine.
want to go through the saddlebags, pockets, cart, like that.
Oh, okay. There's no respect for the dead. Okay. So, anyways, the three soldiers are there three? Yeah, three soldiers are wearing the plate armor with filigree and horn helmets distinctive of the Knights of Solamnia. But each of them like they have like claw marks and shit through them, so they're not usable.
Dang it.
Are they usable
Among
with
the
mending?
wreckage,
I mean, all the pieces are there,
Do you-
so if you have mending.
do you have mending?
Yes.
See, that's not in here. But I guess technically, if you got the spell, then yeah, sure, whatever.
So could I take the plate armor and have it mended and have plate armor?
Yes, I would say so, but give me a history check.
History.
What for? Would I need one too? Considering I would be close enough to look at it myself.
Yeah. Actually, wait, Albie, aren't you an initiate in the knights?
Yes, I am. Would I get
Oh, then
advantage
you
to
don't
that?
need to.
Oh,
No, you
I
don't
just
even need to
know.
roll. Forgot about that. Yeah. So, well, actually, you don't even really need to roll. It doesn't matter to you because you're already a
Well, I
part
may
of
not know
them.
the info.
Yeah, he
Well,
Yes.
is.
So
I might actually
Runal.
know the info though.
So Runal, you realize that if you were to take this and put it on, which I don't know why you would specifically, but you don't think you would want to be associated with the knights currently due to the climate of how people view the knights. Um,
And
since a lot of
if I feel that way, how? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. How do they feel?
oh, so a lot of people kind of feel like the knights could have done something to prevent the cataclysm. So, I mean, if you want to be associated with that, that's cool.
Well, I kind of already am, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, you're already. So yeah, also among the wreckage, you find 3 long swords, 8 days of food and water for one person, and 40 gold pieces. Um,
I'll snatch up the gold before anybody else can.
Can I
okay.
roll perception to see him doing that?
Where are you?
Well,
I-
I'm not gonna keep it. Like I am
Oh,
gonna split it up, but it's
Okay,
like he would
I thought
he
you were
would
saying
see it.
snatch it, as in you're
He would.
taking it.
It's just that he would see it and be like, gold, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like a knee-jerk reaction kind of thing.
So you also find correspondences too among the knights.
But that means everybody gets 10 gold.
Woohoo! 10 gold.
Um. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
That's a long
Oh.
drive.
Don't wanna. Too far.
No, I'm not asking you. Is it what the hell? Oh, okay. Um, so the correspondence, if you do read it, it kind of shows reports that the knights were investigating nearby farmsteads that were being raided by strange creatures that sort of match the descriptions of what you just fought. Also, if because I just googled it, um,
If
it, when you use the mending spell, the armor, you realize because you are a sorcerer, you realize that this would have been magical, but because of mending, it is no longer magical. And no, you're not going to get a fucking 15,000 gold piece armor set.
No,
That's
no. If it was magical, I couldn't do it. I can
Yeah.
only mend non-magical things.
Oh well, then yeah, it doesn't work.
okay.
Well,
Good.
then I find that out, and I let him
Yeah.
know. Sorry,
Well,
let her
as you
know.
would try that, I would probably be holding it out so you would have easy access to it, and then notice, oh hey, it didn't work. So
It's like trying, hand wavy. No, not happening, man. No, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
my
I'm,
bad.
I'm sorry, Abby. No.
I would have warned you ahead of time, but I don't use mending, so I didn't know that. My bad. I learned something new today.
Well, as a craftsperson, could I take the armor and attempt to fix it up on my own?
Yeah, I would totally accept that. That sounds like a normal way to do it.
That sounds like
So just
that sounds like a side quest in your future.
Well, that's
take
why.
a put it as like scraps of Solamnic armor or something.
It's still pretty. I think it would still seem pretty fucking weighty if it was going to end up being plate mail at the end of it.
Yeah. How much would that weigh?
Oh,
Probably
okay.
much like now.
Yeah, it's heavy, my guy. However much plate mail is, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like 150 or something. Is that how much was it? I forget.
I don't think it's that much, but
I thought it was like 65 or some shit.
yeah, it was like 65
Okay,
would make
let's
sense.
see. Plate adamantine. Yeah, you definitely want. Is it breastplate or just plate?
That's
No, it's
on
just
you.
plate.
Okay, half plate, plate armor, plate.
You were
There we
saying
go.
plate as in heavy armor.
Yeah. If it was just
It is
breastplate, then I would not
65.
take it. Okay.
No, it's plate. Fit at 65 pounds.
Mhm.
You have the capacity?
I don't know my full capacity. It doesn't automatically say that. How do you calculate that?
15
Sure.
times strength score.
15 times strength?
Yeah.
Yes.
Runal would go backtrack a little bit and try to find the person that who told him about this in the first place. Would he be able to find them?
Um, he's long gone, bro. He's like, I'm not dealing with that.
Okay,
You know what?
yeah,
I don't blame him.
yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
You probably only get back in time when when everything's done being looted. And would it at this point in time would the horse be back to normal?
Or is it just
No,
pure
the
stone
horse
forever?
the horse crumbles to dust.
Even though the effects is only supposed to last a minute?
Yo, this horse is gone. Okay.
Well, was there anything in the saddlebags?
Oh, sorry.
If it was part of the stone.
Yeah, or was it petrified with that?
No. That's a good question. Does your items get petrified when you get petrified?
Normally it does.
Non-magical ones.
Yeah. If there's
The
something,
non-magic, yeah, that was not a magical saddlebag, so
or if it
no,
was
you
magical
don't
item
find.
within, but I doubt if it would.
Mm-mm. There were no
Yeah, if it was
magical things.
if it was like a magical thing inside it, it would have been like it would have been there covered in the rubble and stuff.
But no, there was
No.
nothing. So by chance, would I know what to do with this armor to fix it up, or not yet?
What proficiencies you got, homie?
Well,
Tool proficiencies. I mean, sorry.
I have Smith's tools proficiency.
Oh, okay. So then you would know all the things that you need. You probably would need to go to a town, maybe Vogler. You know, the nearest town.
Crazy.
That might be a good place. To like get access to like the set of tools you need. You know, or like a facility. Yeah.
So when we
So,
get
yeah.
the chance, we might head that direction.
Would we know the actual size of Vogler? Like if it would be considered a town, a village, a metropolis kind of comparison?
I'm like 80% sure it's considered a village. Let me double
I know,
check.
but I'm asking what we would know. Our characters.
Oh, what your characters would know.
I feel like we would probably know if it's not like a town. since we'd
Yeah,
probably
I
know the
mean,
approximate size. Like, okay, it's not that big of a place, so it's probably a village.
yeah, I feel like if you've also lived in the area long enough or like know of it, then you would know that it's definitely small. It's like medium, but not big.
But it's big enough to suffice for what he needs for blacksmith, even though it's basically just a fishing stop.
You never know. They got a lot of stuff in places that you don't think. I'm trying to find that one thingy. Damn, that's a lot of scrolling. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, by the way, did y'all see this handout? I forgot to show it to you. I'm sorry.
We only saw the one handout for the attack,
This one.
so no.
This was the invitation to the funeral. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
like
did
it's
not
not.
send it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's just the letter. So, but you guys all have this. Yes.
And I'm guessing at one point or another it would be divulged, like, "Oh, where are you going?" "I'm going to this funeral." "What? Me too." It's cool, right? "Yeah, he's cool." Is that kind of thing would happen?
Yeah.
Seems legit.
And there's always me, the one person like, he's all right.
All right, so it sounds like we should probably continue on our way since there isn't really much else here. The person that we had come talk to us about this is gone, so we can't really tell him. Oh,
And
hey,
so was
we
the
got-
leader of the group we just killed.
Mhm. And we don't know which direction after he ran off he went, so we can't really track him down as easy.
No.
I mean, we
that's
saw him
kind
leave
of-
this way, but doesn't mean we're master survival trackers.
Exactly. So it sounds like the best option is to head to our final destination.
The grave? I agreed.
Hey, I protected you from that.
You did. I could really use a nap.
Oh yeah.
Would we be able to take a short rest, like while we're just walking? Because it's like just
Um,
restful activities. If we're walking at a relatively easy pace, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right?
Yeah, I would say you could do a short rest. There's no dangers nearby.
We
that
can
you know
probably
of.
take this horse if you guys don't mind. Make sure he's not just out here in the wilderness.
What horse?
I would like to take that horse.
There were two horses.
The
One
horse
got
that's
turned stone, the other
alive.
didn't.
Oh, right.
Probably sell them once we get to town.
Unless we want to use him. Hey, look at that. You're almost to full.
Bruno
am
actually he supports Kenton's idea for selling the horse. To be honest,
Dang, y'all are just out here trafficking horses.
I mean,
Fucked up.
he was gonna stay out here and die otherwise. What do you want from us?
Yeah.
Also, we are not trafficking horses. We are trafficking horse.
Yes. Only the singular one.
I mean, would
Also,
you rather
what's this we business?
would you rather we kill him and make rations?
Yeah, we could
You
do
could.
that.
We could very easily make some Taco Bell.
All right, so you guys take a short rest, and then you make your way towards Vogler.
Well, on the way, we'd be taking the short rest.
Oh, okay. Well, on the way to Vogler, you take your short rest. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because we did mention that.
Okay. So are you all ready to go in?
Yes.
Yep, and my hex concentration ran out, so that's fun.
Oh, damn. Well, good thing you're not gonna have to kill anybody.
It only lasts an
Probably.
hour in 5e, so it's like okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys, I'm going to put you on this map. Don't freak out. Okay.
We are on the map.
Yeah, but Jeff didn't have his token on here because I'm assuming because he didn't have a picture yet.
Yeah.
Freaking
Oh no,
out.
I didn't put it on the thing because I didn't know if he wanted a picture on it or not. So there you go, buddy. Anyway, so this is the town of Vogler. You guys arrive on the day of Ispen Greenshield's funeral, which is scheduled to take place this evening. So oh, hey, look, it is a village. The fishing village of Vogler clings to a split of land. Reach a split? Is that an L? Spit. Oh, it's a spit of land.
Yep.
Reaching into the Vingard River. Wooded cliffs overlook the community, and the only path from the north descends past the ivory-covered remnants of a crumbling stone keep. The village's modest wooden buildings cluster around a quaint central circle along the riverbank. Jutting into the river, out of place and seemingly out of time, stands an incomplete stone bridge in incredible artisanship. The structure clearly dates before the cataclysm, eclipsing its modern piers in size and sturdiness. The stone crosses less than half the river's width before giving way to a series of ropes and tethered rafts serving as ferries. On the river itself, dozens of small boats drift along the slow, murky waters as the fishers of Vogler ply their trade.
I guess as we travel, I
mhm.
would suggest, would you guys want to stick together? We did fight very well together.
Any friend of Ispin's is a friend of mine.
Runal would like actually take a legit moment to contemplate this, and then he shrugs in affirmation.
Okay.
Rog nods.
There you go, Denver. You have a reason for us all to stick together.
Good. So you guys definitely know that based on the funeral correspondence that you got, you're supposed to find your lodging at the Brass Crab, which
Is probably this one that looks like a crab.
maybe, probably.
It looks like a crab, so
Yeah. So yeah, but his funeral is later this evening, so you have time to look around or buy something or sell a horse if you need to.
Yeah, actually, I would want to do that. Is there, what role would I need to do to, or what I already have the knowledge of, like where in town could we go do that?
You
Because
can.
unless someone else in the party wants to stop Runal, that's his current intention.
if you
I mean,
guys,
I'd be going with you to sell him.
you guys
That's
can
fine.
go do that, and I'm gonna go look for a blacksmith to see if I can get this armor fixed up.
I just like
Well,
as I see them walking
ahead.
away, I'll just be like, "That's fine, more gold for us."
So you guys probably would have been given like, at least an overhead map like the one that you have. So if you're looking at the map, you would be able to deduce that down here is where the market area is, where you might be able to sell things and, buy things as well.
Would the blacksmith maybe be there, or would he probably have a current residence outside of the market?
The blacksmith. Yeah, I would say the blacksmith would have an area nearby the market.
Okay.
So for a while, we actually said we would be going the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a Stephen King book I recently read, shortened blacksmith to Blackie. That was like kind of questionable.
Yeah, very.
Okay, so across Vogler's busy wharf spreads the village market. Amid this collection of stalls, there's vendors that sell fresh river fish, fishing supplies, crafts, and a bounty of local farms and all manner of mundane equipment. When you do come, the bounty of local farms, silly goose. So when you do come in, you do realize that there is a Kender who is very loud and vocal, who is trying to sell you a fishbone puppet.
How good is the craftsmanship on this puppet? I feel like I would be drawn in by the loud noises.
It's pretty damn good.
Oh, good craft on this.
Would the Kender recognize one of their own?
What do you mean? Would they recognize one of the? Yes, of course.
Well, in the idea of like, is there any recognition in it where it's like, oh yeah, I visually understand that they're of my race, but Kinder might be common as a race period, but if almost everyone else shopping around or whatever isn't a Kender, would it make like anything specific?
Oh, would they say anything specific? If they see any other Kenders, they'd probably try to lure you in with their Kender speak. Try and gain some trust.
I speak that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my goodness.
Sup,
Yeah, I
Uncle
do.
Jason?
I do not speak that.
It didn't give me it as a separated thing, so it's like I know it's something I get naturally for being a Kender, so it was like, okay, I
Yeah.
at least have it.
Yeah, I speak 5 languages. None of them is Kender.
I only speak 3.
Damn. So.
Pretty sure I only speak 2. I speak Common and Draconic.
Nice.
That's very specific.
It's a campaign with dragon in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but weren't you the one that was saying that like people
I'm
have never
aware,
seen
but they
dragons and
aren't.
stuff? Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, she wants to sell the puppet for 1 silver.
I'm currently doing something that might require more money than I know exactly, so I will return if I have enough.
She says okay, but she's also like, you are one polite, uppity Kender.
Well, yes.
Okay. Anyways, so what are we doing first? The blacksmith or the horse?
I want to sell the horse.
Yeah, I was about to say, just
Yeah.
let them do that, and then we can figure out where the blacksmith technically is then.
Okay, so you do find somebody who's like selling farm equipment, and you can sell the horse to them. But I would like to hear your pitch for selling the horse.
Slaps the back of the horse as it runs away. This thing can carry so much crap. Oh,
Where'd you go? I would try to convince him that it's like, is it a male or a female?
What, the horse?
Yeah.
It'd probably be easy to figure that out, so.
Yeah,
Roll a
that's what I am.
D2.
All right.
Male.
So I would hang on.
This stallion right here is the peak.
That's
of...
the word I was looking for. I would be like, this is
Yeah,
a
stallion over there.
purebred. I would be like, this is a purebred stallion, top of the line. You ain't gonna get much better than this, you know. So let's make a deal.
Does that deal start with like a request of a price?
I was going to say something, but I don't know how much to actually request. As a player, you know.
The vendor will say, "Can it pull a plow?"
Can it pull
Would
a
you consider
plow?
would you consider this a draft horse or a riding horse? Like what is this qualified as?
Probably draft.
Draft.
Okay. Then according to Google, it's worth 50G average price.
That is crap, but whatever.
Average. It can go more. It could go
It's like the
less.
baseline. It's like the baseline price. If you had to buy one yourself in game kind of thing.
But Ken would be like, can it pull a plow? What can't it pull?
Actually, yeah, it's like 500 or like 540 pounds or some shit.
my
It's
heartstrings.
Give a persuasion, or whatever you want to roll to roll your. Oh damn! Okay, yeah, this guy's like completely, enamored by this horse. He's like, okay, I see what you're getting at here.
I'm sure I could be persuaded to let it go for, say, 100 gold.
He looks at you and he goes, "My dear man, this is a village. 55 is the best I can do."
Mm, I don't think I could go less than 80.
Persuasion. 62. That's all.
How about let's say 70.
Okay, one more persuasion. Let's see. You got lucky there. All right, 70 it is. This horse will be fine on the the, the,
The farm.
the Robinson's farm. I don't fucking know last names in this.
Good thing you burned that nat 1 in the D2, right?
So 70 gold for a horse that you stole.
Mm-hmm.
We saved! It was
Yeah.
gonna get killed too, and we all know it.
No
So-
one was there to reclaim it again.
So
But
I'm going to
yeah.
I'm going to assume that the Kender I don't know, I don't remember your name.
Obby.
And what?
Runal is the
Avi.
only one with you while you're selling this horse.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And you and I would each take 20, and then the other two would each get 15 when we see
Runal
them.
has zero issue with that.
And that's it for the horse hawking. We should have also taken their swords. Probably could have sold those for like 5 gold each or something.
Yeah, our the Kender in the party took the swords and has them.
Oh,
But she went to the blacksmith.
Hmm. Which most likely is the best place to sell that kind of stuff anyway. So we'll see.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so you're gonna go over to the blacksmith.
Hmm.
yeah. I guess we'll meet the group wench at the blacksmith.
Granted, cinematically, I'm sure it would just cut away to what they're already doing there before we get there.
Yeah.
I also wonder
Well.
if she's upset at being referred to as the group wench.
Well, I didn't hear it, so
I'm just kidding anyway.
where's
So
the
when you get to
blacksmith?
this, well, the blacksmith is more so like it's not really a whole blacksmith. It's kind of like the Dollar Tree of blacksmiths. Um,
Wow.
You don't say.
mostly.
A fishing village does not have the most powerful blacksmith ever.
Mhm.
I mean, he
But
probably
you
mostly
do.
makes hooks.
Yeah.
If you can roll me a history check, you can find out why they don't have the best blacksmith.
This is a fishing village.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
like,
well, yeah, but there's more to it than that. You booty sack.
hey, how about a 17?
The fuck is a booty sack?
Anyways,
Something that should get looked up by a doctor.
so Runal and Matt, Runal, why isn't your name underneath your thing?
Oh, because I forget
Neither
that
of
it
them.
doesn't do it automatically.
Yeah,
That's
not
my bad.
Oh.
neither of them put their names.
Wait. How do
Oh,
Oh, I gotta change it. there.
Anyways.
That's my bad.
Yeah, scroll down from chat. Yeah, the
gotcha.
drop down one.
So Runal and
Hobby.
Abby, there we go. You guys remember that this place has a volunteer militia, right? And it's under the protection of the hinterland's capital, Malgoth. So like their main supply, like weapons and all that good stuff, comes from the capital of Malgoth. So they don't really, they got enough here for like minor repairs, but none to repair a full plate,
Especially magical.
Yeah, there's that too.
Well, I can't.
But you
use
do
trash.
realize you could probably sell those swords though.
Well, Could I request to have access to his equipment in exchange for those swords to try to repair it?
To repair.
The armor?
Oh. Yeah. The blacksmith there will let you do it, but you can tell that they're like, what the hell was this guy on? Or this girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to you playing sexy men or something.
None of his characters have been sexy.
A dragonborn? A hobgoblin?
Well, I'm mostly just saying because you use those little figure things. I
So-
personally don't like the look of them, but that's what you prefer, so.
It's the best one.
He's
that I
also
have.
been a really. It's also been a really sadomasochistic tiefling.
Yeah, that was
Okay, you
female.
guys have different opinions on what beauty is, okay? Calm down.
I know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I think Elphaba is prettier than Glinda.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Not from the movie. Um, so what's exactly accomplishes the blacksmith per se?
Yes. You want me to make any rolls? Do you want me to do something?
To try and fix the armor.
Yes.
Yeah, roll your blacksmithing tools. That's what you do, right?
What? It would probably be strength as the attribute used there.
I would say
When you
yeah.
roll, when you roll one of the tools, it normally asks for a modifier
Yeah, it
of
was like
one
Yeah, I
of the
know.
ability scores.
None of us usually set it,
Yeah.
but I would do strength.
Yeah.
Well, it's not by default given an ability score many times because sometimes it depends on the context or depending on how the player's trying to use the tools.
In
Yeah,
this case, it would
that's-
make sense with strength.
Okay, so what'd you roll? Let's see.
A 20.
Oh God. I would say that you do a pretty damn good job of fixing them, but you didn't restore it back to its magical ability, but
Yeah, that's what I
y-
kind of figured
it's
would be the
wearable.
case. So it would be a normal plate then,
Yes, it would.
and I'm okay with that.
Level 1 wearing plate armor.
Exactly.
Because the game did not.
In Stormwrecked Isle, I think that was like a level 1 or 2 that did as well.
I think 2, yeah.
They didn't anticipate somebody with blacksmithing tools or something. I don't know.
That's fair.
Hey, if you ever have the chance to make me some better light armor, feel free.
Oh no! Wait till it hits level 2, then we're good.
Yeah.
Level 2 channel divinity for Forge Cleric is fucking amazing.
It really is. So, after I do that, I would ask if I can sell him my chainmail.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Would you do that merchant thing and try to only pay like half price, or what are we talking here?
Yeah, how much would he offer?
Hold on, I gotta Google how much it is, and then oh, of course, it's gonna take forever. How much is it?
I do not know off the top of my head.
There we
was
go.
fixing it.
It does not tell me how much. Well, fuck.
That.
It's annoying. Oh, here we go. 75 gold. So, he would ask for, let's say
Offer.
60. Offer. Yeah, well, that's what. Shut up, Saws. 60 gold.
That is. You don't know how to play shopkeeps at all, do you?
What are you talking about?
If it's worth 75 gold, if he could
He's a
sell it for
shit-
75.
that guy's a shit haggler.
Yeah,
What do
if he
you
could sell it for
mean?
75, he would try to buy it for like 15 and make a profit.
Oh, I was trying to make a profit, but I didn't want it to be too low,
No,
But-
They
shopkeep
want all the money
shopkeep's
they
won't
could get.
go
What are you
as low.
talking about?
buy low,
Okay.
sell high.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Buy
well,
low,
let's go
sell
like,
high.
let's go like 20 gold because it is used. It's got your sweat and shit in it.
And potentially even a symbol of the Knights of Solamnia because that's what you are. And so it's like, hey, let me have this armor of a disrespected thing. I'm fixing my other armor, but would you like some armor that no one's gonna want to wear because of the symbol on it?
Actually, if you'd like to roll insight, I can give you an answer about that.
I'm not there yet, so I wouldn't know.
So you realize that the markings on your armor are not really a concern to the people of Vogler, specifically because this is Solamnia territory. and they are under the protection of a current Knight of Salamnia. Or, I'm sorry, a retired Knight of Salamnia.
He gets all of that from insight? Damn, he is insightful. Sorry, she.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
did
mean,
get a
like,
22.
what you could tell from like the area around. Plus, the person who invited you is the one that is, silly goose.
You silly Billy.
If you look at your invitation to the funeral,
I would probably realize it because my character is informed in everything, but just saying Knight of the Crown may not necessarily mean everything. If they don't know, if a character wouldn't know all the details of Knights of Solani, they wouldn't know that's one of the specialties.
Well, I do because I am one.
I know, but the other characters possibly wouldn't.
See,
well, I mean,
that's why they
specifically
didn't
for
make the
this,
roll.
that would go well into your insight. So, I think it works out. I'm still working on. I'm working on it.
It makes sense with what my character does already know that it would. She would probably realize, hey, that's probably why they're not just saying no automatically or something.
Probably, yeah.
20 is a bit low. Could I get 40?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah, this guy's just like, no, but I feel bad for you. So 21.
All right. She's not the type to fully go after like a higher deal. She'll try it, but if it fails, she'll go with it.
I don't think she's a persuasive type.
Seeing as it's a -1 there, yeah, not very.
Like, how persuasive are you? A 0.
Should have waited for me to come along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either of us. I don't have expertise in anything, but I still have like the same bonus for you as you do for persuasion.
Because I don't have expertise in persuasion, I just took proficiency.
So I guess they
No,
put
but
my,
not all rogues go that high in charisma, though.
Yeah.
So
I put my expertise in sleight of hand and stealth.
So most likely they'd get there about the time where I finished up and started to put on the new armor.
Oh, you took the 21?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Matt already mentioned that she's not gonna be the type of person to like
Good.
push anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, so what does the
Push
party
it.
do now?
Well, they were heading over here anyway, so.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Runal would take a moment to realize, oh, I mean, I guess she didn't want magical armor. Okay.
Well, if you said
Well,
something.
it was more like under his breath.
Okay.
Unless you have really good perception, he's not trying to have anyone actually hear it. But it's.
Well, let's see if I overheard it.
I'm
No,
cool
I
with
did
you
not.
rolling for it. No, we didn't.
How about we say like your armor is so clingy and loud and metallic you just can't hear it?
That too.
Because plate armor is not just not light; it's probably there's a reason why it gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Mm-hmm.
And did he really need a 20 with the smithing tools? Because he probably is it possible that Abi had to resize the whole armor because it probably wasn't meant for a kender?
That's what I was gonna ask, but I forgot.
Well,
Magic
you did have a bunch...
magic would have actually like naturally reformed to the wearer, but since it's not magic anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna make it hella high anyway, and yeah.
I at least made it a little bit smaller so then it could fit, and then in that work it removed the enchantments. Even though based on what you were saying previously, it would still be magical due to the material, not an enchantment. But
well, some enchantments can kind of be finicky. Depends how you work them.
Well,
I'm sure if one of us was an actual artificer, it would have we would have known more about it.
Well, she did
Wait,
say
so
it was adamantine, which is magical metal, not.
Yeah,
Oh, no. the armor is plate. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where was it? Shit.
Plate
fuck.
is a kind of like a level and a style of armor rather than the actual metal type itself.
There we
It's
go.
not a material type.
It's the plate armor that the Knights of Solamnia wear, which is magical. That's why I was saying it was
Okay.
magical.
I thought I heard you say
I know.
something about.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. I was like, I thought I heard it, but I was like, maybe.
You
I
did say
misheard.
adamantine, and that would base the magic
Oh,
or the
I'm
effect
sorry.
of the
No,
material.
I said adamantine because I was reading through the list of the types of plate
Oh,
armor,
okay, that's fair.
and that's yeah. So it's just regular magical plate, I guess.
Well, not magical anymore. But hey, I mean, plate armor
Okay.
level 1 still good.
At the end of my long rest, it will be magical. So, haha.
Then it would just be +1 then.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm like, I can give it at least a
Oh,
plus.
I know.
So,
It's okay. Don't worry.
but I did set it as not having the buff because the other armor had the buff.
And it is only
Okay,
one for
wait.
long rest. Yeah.
Wait, if he saw that it was
Excuse me.
imbued with magic, would he offer me a higher price?
Who?
The blacksmith.
Yeah, the chainmail, it was imbued with Blessing of the Forge, so it actually was currently affected by the magical effect to do the whole +1 AC thing.
Mm.
It's possible. Depends.
Mhm.
It could be why he offered like 15 instead of like 5 or some bullshit. But or it could have been just straight up, hey, I want the money, and they didn't really do, ask for much of a haggling position. So
Yeah.
I don't think that would have really changed the price.
Okay, that's fair. He's probably not well versed in the magical side of stuff, so he probably didn't even realize.
I was going to say that too because unless you told him directly, then it's just regular to him.
I mean, that would be a kind of cheap way of getting extra money, just like making it magical for a day and then, oh, now it's gone. Sorry.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I'm sure people can do that with the create spell that a cleric can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, make all these non-magical things. Let's sell them. Or there are some basically some kind of transmutation creation type stuff you can do with spells. And it's like, hey, an alchemy jug. Let's sell our vials of acid, kind of thing, and destroy the economy.
So what else does the party do? You can still explore a bit, but just remember that. Wait a minute.
I was about to say, I think at this point it was probably a good time to go and claim our rooms at the Brass Crab to make sure they're taken care of.
Is there a bank?
This is a fishing village. I'm not sure if they have a full-on bank, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say probably not this place.
Yeah, no, there's not a bank. Well, wait, for what purpose though?
Burglary.
I was about to say
No.
probably steal from him.
Yeah, it's not like a schmancy bank with a vault and everything. Nah, this is like too backwater for that.
Meeting up with the rest of the group, would you give them the gold pieces for the horse?
Yeah, you and Arhag get
Get what?
Where is he?
he's with the group.
Rog's being quiet. That's why she's asking.
Yeah.
I assume he
Rock
was
hasn't
just
had
with
much to
Aubie.
say.
Okay.
So you said you gave us how much gold?
15 each.
I could afford a new battle axe.
Okay.
I would also want to go back to that Kender and buy the fishbone puppet.
Oh, okay. Do it. 1 silver.
1 silver. Does she have enough silver to pay me back for the gold piece?
Yes.
What was the exchange rate on that again?
Would it be 99?
No, it's 9. It's
Yeah.
10 to 1.
9.
I was thinking
There
it was
we
10
go.
to 1, but I wanted to double check. And I'm going to hazard a guess that the weight is negligible, or it pretty much weighs nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you. right, party. Where to next?
To the Brass Crab to get our rooms fixed.
What
for
time
us.
of day is it?
Like late afternoon.
Runal wouldn't go there. Then he would go around the town and see what's going on with if there's actually anything that's currently going on with the town itself, like any
Okay.
near future events or anything, or if anyone
Okay.
or like overhear gossip or anything else going on.
Would you like me to
All
get your
right.
room set up
Kenton
for you as
Kenton
well?
would want to like explore around to see if there's any places worth, you know, some B&E.
Okay. What were you saying, Matt?
Would you guys want me to set up your rooms as well?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Rod can afford his own room.
Well, the rooms are provided.
You-
Just make sure that we're
Yeah.
so they know we're here for it. So basically, take your letters and like, okay, these people are here. They're just exploring.
Oh no, Rod's probably gonna stay at the inn. There's not much for Rod to do around town because he's not super interested in interacting with people.
Runal mentioned that he'll check in himself later on.
All right.
Kenton would kind of like distractedly give you his letter while he's like just like peering around for anything of interest, any buildings that catch his eye.
Like one of those, like when your head like on a swivel, like yeah, here, whatever.
Mhm.
So yes, I will head to the Brass Crab, and then I guess what's his name again? Rug would be
Rug.
Rug.
Rog?
Rog would probably also follow from what I heard, right?
What, to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay, so while y'all are at the inn getting settled in, Kenton and Renal, y'all are both
Well, I
looking
feel
around
like
the
we
place.
probably split
Yeah, you
off.
probably split off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say y'all are looking around town, on your different paths for very different reasons. But both of you, like, the result is similar. You guys find that the town of Vogler has a lot of very quaint charms and hospitable locals. You do immediately recognize that there is going to be a festival or a celebration tomorrow, um, called the Kingfisher Festival, um, which you quickly learn that the kingfisher is a symbol of the Knights of Solamnia, uh, and it's also a symbol of good luck for the people of Vogler. And while you're still exploring, you hear about what happens during the festival, and everyone is very excited about the culmination of the festival, which is the reenactment of the Battle of High Hill, which is a clash between the Astarian and Solonic soldiers. So people are looking forward to that, and the fishing festival itself. It's a lot going on. But in terms of places of note that you see, here is a place called the Fishbowl, which you easily gather is where a lot of the fishers go to quench their thirst and indulge in fresh baked fish pies. It's pretty cramped, but people go there just to talk, gossip a lot, I guess. You've already been over to the market area. But near the market is a
Uh,
place. I need a religion check from both of you. Okay. So you guys probably would take some interest in this, just because this would catch your eye. But at the place that's labeled the Warfinger's office, it's like a big ass sign on it. In front of it is a picture of a phoenix which is the symbol of the god of Habakkuk, who is the deity of animal life and the sea.
Hmm.
We're the
Okay, but
firebird for the sea.
is the picture nailed down?
It's like painted on.
Yeah.
So yes, technically.
It's like one of those
You
big. It's not a neon light sign, but it's like one of those big neon light signs people have that don't necessarily have the words to the place on it, but it's bigger than either one of us, kind of thing, you know.
Mm.
when you also, you're still going around the town and whatnot, getting used to the place. You do pass by a big ass house that is shaped like a horseshoe over here, called the West Side House by the people of Vulgar. But you realize that there's not a lot of people just like loitering. Like everyone kind of steers away from there, and you kind of get the feel that there's some like rich hoity-toity vibes there. Um,
Hmm.
oh God. Um, Further up, um, sort of on a hill, is the keep that is very visible from the town. It's sort of dilapidated, but it's still in use. And
Dilapidated.
then,
You said tated.
whatever. Anyways, towards the center of the town, I need to do the. Okay, here we go. Is the village circle. So the homes and shops in Vulgar cluster around a grassy patch shaded by an ancient tree. And it's a big public space that serves as, where the festival will be held and meeting spots for all sorts of people. There's a big old bell in the center that looks like it could summon some militia members if you needed them for whatever reason. Uh, and then, of course, right in front of the village circle is the mayor's home, which is very clearly marked as the mayor's house. It's very nice, very well decorated. It's 2 stories,
Interesting.
lots of flowers and shit. And that's about it, for the description of the brass crab, it's a single story inn on the village wharf, and its exterior resembles its namesake, which, crab. And the proprietor is a woman named Yom, who you guys can easily tell she has a love for bad storytellers and inept musicians. Um, and there's a big old mural in the middle, or sorry, in the back of the inn that is an enormous crab locked in combat, inlaid with brass details. The mural's origins are lost to time, but you can always ask y'all more about it if you wish. And that is it.
Well,
Oh God.
I have 2 marks now.
On the day of this man's funeral, you're trying to plot a heist.
Why wouldn't he? He's a rogue.
I also literally chose the fucking criminal background, and I decided my guy wants to be the greatest thief ever, and he just loves gold and trinkets and things like that.
And y'all
And
trusted your gold with this person.
well, he also
So far, it hasn't gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
he
No,
also is although he is also like very loyal. So it's like if you're a friend of his, he has your back, you know.
Okay.
And
So
it's
it's
like
like the,
if you got into that fight alone earlier, you wouldn't have made it out without our help.
yeah, but it's like the fact that he knows it's like, oh, these are friends of Ispin, then okay, they're also my friend because
Okay.
like
The
so
chances are,
I would want to basically chill around the West Tide house to see if like anybody comes and goes, if I can spot anybody inside, things like that.
So we probably shouldn't have any
Okay.
promiscuous women while we're at the brass crab. It doesn't sound like we should.
Do you eat the craft?
Name aside, I honestly, Brunel would not have any issues with having Princess Spoon over there. If there was a cute little, if there was a cute something, someone or other in this village that they happened to find, he had no issue.
Well, no, they might
Yeah,
have
at that point,
something
after his
with a
wandering around
namesake.
and discovering all these things, he would go to the inn and check himself in.
Okay. So for Kenton and his stakeout, I'd say you spent about an hour doing this.
Hour or two, yeah. Enough time to like really get a lay of the place and like I said, see if I notice anybody coming and going, or if I see anybody moving around inside, things like that.
Can you roll me a stealth check just so that you don't just stand outside their house for fucking.
Fuck!
Yeah, man. I mean, you start looking suspicious, so you probably don't really get very long in your stakeout. Maybe like 45 minutes until someone's like, "Hey, man, you gotta move." Um, unless you.
Unless you're in
And
trouble.
you just like, oh, sorry, I was just admiring the architecture. Kind of a nerd like that.
Yeah. So I mean, in that you don't really see much of inside or get any like intimate details, but it's obvious that some rich people live here. You did see one person walk out, and I will show you the picture. Oh my god, he's ugly. You did.
I
you did
guarantee you
see,
it's on purpose.
you did see this guy. I know. You saw him walk out, and he's like, got his head held high. He's kind of got a weird air about him. So, deduce from that picture what you must about him.
I want to. I kind of want to follow him. See where he goes, what he does.
Does he actually go around town without guards, or is he the kind of person who would go with some kind of entourage?
He does not go with guards.
So would he stick around long enough to get caught, or would he follow him? Because he doesn't have guards.
Well, Kenton just said he was going to follow him. What do you mean?
I know. It's like, would that happen before that stealth roll needed to be made, kind of thing?
So you when you made your stealth roll, he walked out, but then like somebody who looked like they're part of the guard, or sorry, the militia. I'm sorry, was the one that ushered you away. But you get the feeling that even though that this militia isn't specifically hired for this guy, that they're still trying to not protect him, but more so protect you.
I'm still gonna follow him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, another stealth check. Okay, that's fair.
All right.
So you rolled the 2,
So
rolled the 19.
You follow this
I don't
guy
think you're sneaking hard
pretty
enough.
well. You kind of like stick to the shadows, or blend in with people like some Ezio type shit. But you realize this guy is going on a lot of like business type of endeavors. A lot of money is involved. Let's just say that. He's like handing bags of gold. People are handing gold to him. It's a lot.
Almost like he's following the right person.
But I think at this time, because I would say that this took you a good 2 hours just to get this feel for him, and where he's going around the town, all that good stuff. Since it took 2 hours, it's now getting closer to the evening.
All right.
And
I think I've got enough. I think I've got enough information for now. So I'll head to the inn.
Okay.
I'll go get myself some crab.
Since tonight's the funeral?
Yep.
I think I've got a plan forming in my head of how to get myself some gold.
Oh, great. Okay.
All this crap I thought of a video.
Oh dear. So, by the time you guys all get settled in at the inn, get your rooms and whatnot, have a nice meal, a woman approaches the group,
A woman.
an old ass woman who's wearing a lot of armor, and this is what she looks like. This is She introduces herself as Becklin Uth Faharin, and she recognizes you just based solely on the stories and descriptions that Ispin gave her. And she offers her condolences and invites you guys to come with her. JK, she explains that the service is meant to be a celebration of Ispin's life and that you're encouraged to share over the top stories about him, like the inflated tales he was known for sharing. What the fuck's your name? Obby. Obby. Obby.
Obby.
Yes, Obby.
Ah,
You don't need to
B.
roll for this.
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. B. Okay. Thank you.
It's like,
Okay.
well, I'll be.
You recognize instantly that Becklin is a knight of the crown. Well, I mean, you already knew that, but it's confirmed now because of her armor.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Ow. So what do y'all do? Do you say anything to her?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I'm still mulling over my plan in my head, silent.
Okay, so if you
Runal would actually talk to Becklin and ask
okay.
how what if she could regale them with a story that she knew of Ispin.
Yeah, she can. She tells you a story about how Ispin once spent the night in a rock's nest high in the Vingard Mountains, but when the sun rose, he made off with the eggs of the rock and made an omelet with them.
I think that would like kind of pull me out of my musings because like, couldn't he have sold those? Probably could have
Ispin
gotten.
was about the adventure. He was not all about the money.
Yeah, keep in mind, Jesse. This is like a dwarf that everyone knows because he's always about. He's like the kind of he's the kind of frat bro guy where it's like he's always about what would be the best story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a waste of good eggs.
Runal would be like nodding in accordance with her story, not saying it, but the facial expression would seem like how the mouth and the eyebrows would be raised up. It's like, you know what? Yeah, sounds about right.
So she'll offer you if you guys are ready that she will go that the ceremony's taking place behind the brass crab.
Oh yeah, Runal would go.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
here.
Okay, I get to show you another picture. Oh my god, I love showing these pictures. They're actually really nice. I like them. Um
Except
so the
that one
funeral
of Baccharis, apparently.
Oh, you should see his relative. He's even uglier. Anyways, the
Fat
funeral
fat.
takes place at dusk on the stage, and dock extending from the rear of the brass crab, and she encourages you to stay near the dock. And Becklin will take the stage, and this is the kind of vibes we're going for right now, y'all.
Well, it's not really a stage, that's a boat.
Okay, look, it's saying it's a stage. It's a stage. That's a dead body.
It's
No,
a staged
really?
dead body.
Okay, so those who were closest to Ispin Greenshield gather on the dock overlooking the Vingard River. There, Ispin's body rests in a small boat, his body wrapped in a shroud. A musician plays a soft song as the knight Becklin Uthfaharin steps forward in her ornate Solamnic armor. She smiles gently at those assembled, and her voice carries clearly across the water. You all knew Ispin as a friend, and there will be none like him. Before he died, he told me this. There should be tales, not tears, for an old scoundrel like me. Make sure everyone knows my stories when I head off on the greatest adventure of them all. Becklin nods, and the villagers carry the boat containing Ispin's body to the dock's edge, where she and Cudgel lower it into the water. So let us do just that, Becklin continues as the tiny vessel drifts out onto the Vingard River. On the eve of the Kingfisher Festival, we celebrate you, Ispin. Good travels, friend, until we meet again. So, with that, the boat bearing his body drifts down the river, and eventually it is out of sight. And after a moment of silence, she invites you all assembled into the grass crab for a reception and an opportunity to share stories about the departed. Ow.
In that moment of silence, Abby would be saying a silent prayer.
Anyone else have anything?
Well, I mean, if everyone was shuffling back into the actual brass crab itself, Runal would be one of the last ones to go back in, looking up at the darkest moon.
So the reception is very simple but crowded. Yom, the crab's proprietor, keeps bread, cheese, and local ale coming for dozens of the attendees. And practically everyone in the village is here. Um, Soon after the reception begins, Becklin is calling for everyone's attention and she shares one of Ispin's favorite stories, the tale of the time the high sub senior artillerist of Mount Nevermind launched her pet weasel all the way from the Gnome Enclave to Sanker's Island, then hired Ispin to recover the critter, or at least to note its trajectory. And Becklin tells other several charming stories about Ispin, and she invites the attendees to share tales that he might have told them. So y'all are encouraged to share a tale about
So
Ispin.
if we share a tale, we can just make up pretty much whatever we want.
Yes, and I am. Yes, yes.
Because he was the kind of guy who you could probably say some crazy ass shit about, and then we'd be like, "Yeah, that sounds like it's been all right."
And it sounds like people who give the best stories in this place. They're kind of they're given a very good round of applause. That's almost inspiring of sorts.
Well, I've been thinking up a story to tell, so I'm still kind of working on it. If anybody else has any ideas and wants to go, because I think it would be fun for each of us to tell a story about Isbin.
I currently have no thoughts about it in my brain, so I will just say that my character says one, because I cannot think of one.
Matt, the gist is that if we didn't have our character say how we met him before, this is kind of how we would interpret and share our interpretation of, hey, how do you know Ispin? Well, for how your character's personal connection for knowing Ispin, this is when you would actually share it with everyone, kind of thing.
It's like right now my brain just cannot think of a thing that would make sense, so it's like pausing.
There's one thing I need to check for my story.
Back in my home in the woods, Ispin came. We were under attack by a rogue group of wolves, and he managed to launch one clear over the great tree.
Damn.
Good times.
What did he launch the wolf with?
That's not part of the
Consider it like a
story.
barbarian throw. He launched it himself.
Yep.
Mhm.
He just picked it up by its tail and flung it.
Damn. Okay, like one of the Olympic games where you spin around and let go. I forget what that's called.
No spinning required. He's just that cool, right?
Oh,
Exactly.
Nah, he did it almost like a sling, except the tail was the sling.
So he just picked it up by the tail, spun it above his head, and just whoop. cool. And then I guess Kenton would be like, this been came to my village when I was barely, barely just became a man. I just turned 18. And he brought all kinds of stories of the world, all his travels. And I was enraptured. We spent that night getting wicked drunk. And then we went on a panty raid. And that's how I got a taste for taking what isn't mine. I've probably said too much. And then he just sits back down.
Yay. Jesse,
What?
you can go ahead and click that inspiration box on your character sheet.
Okay.
Just do you recall what that mechanic does?
Nah,
Advantage on
Benedict.
demand.
Okay, because Benedict had it, but I never used it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we
advantage
all
on
had it,
demand.
and we never used it.
What'd you say, Matt?
I think we all ended up with that in the other campaign.
Hmm.
Sauce.
Hmm?
Do you have a story?
No, Renal wouldn't tell a story of his own, but he
Oh,
would be one of the people who are like cheering on other people's stories and stuff.
okay.
And he would not be like he's not he by no means would ever be seen as an alcoholic, but he's not gonna shy away if there's like wine or ale or whatever.
Oh, Kenton's getting shit faced.
Okay. So during the storytelling, a finely dressed local, uh,
Finely dressed.
yeah, finely dressed local, this guy,
That
who
definitely
you
catches
quickly,
Kenton's eye.
who,
And it's red
who you
clothing.
definitely realize quickly, it's Baccharis. He lets out a big ass yawn. Um, and he just blurts out, like, as one of the people are telling their stories, we've heard this 1,000 times. Um, and Baccharis clearly is just being a dick.
Can
There
I
are
like?
people like grumbling. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I like pick something up and sneakily like throw it at his head?
Um, yeah.
Can I assist that by like one of those trying to like shout louder than his annoying and heckling and like oh my god, that was a great story kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if he was gonna disadvantage, try to balance that out.
Do it.
So what would I roll to not only throw it but also to not be seen throwing it?
Well, I don't want to have to do 2 rolls. So why don't we just do sleight of hand to just throw something discreetly?
Okay, and I would assume the closest thing to me is my empty mug. So,
Makes sense.
That sounds like an improvised weapon.
so I'm gonna just.
Uh, are you
All
trying to
right,
do lethal
sleight
or non-lethal over here?
sleight of hand, 19.
Oh,
Probably
Well,
not.
non-lethal. I'm just trying to bonk him on the
Yeah,
head.
okay. Okay. Yeah, so it just gets straight right up in the middle of his forehead, and he's like, "Bro." Okay, he doesn't actually say that, but he's
if you just get caught, like what do you think happened?
he's clearly pissed. Like he stands up like quickly, and, like looks around, like what the fuck. But he realizes he's clearly not wanted here because there's other people now that are kind of like riding that wave of get out, you don't belong here type of thing,
Yeah,
and he
he's
just like
heckling, and as soon as he got hit with the mug, Runa's always like, "Ooh, you suck."
Yeah, pretty much. So he just like sulks out. Um, and as he's sulking out, he's complaining that no one in Vogler can take a joke.
He's saying that while he's leaving, Ronald's like, "You're the joke, bitch."
Well, did you hear it? If he's saying it under his breath?
I want to imagine that I do. Or that it doesn't matter if he hears it or not. He's drunk and he is not like these are perfectly fine people who are like our friends of his dead friend, and this is just a fucker who's gonna ruin everyone's time. He doesn't give a shit. He would like he would proactively anti heckle the heckler kind of thing.
Yeah. Plus, why would he even come to the funeral if he didn't like this shit?
Did you want an actual answer to that?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
So what did he say under his breath as he was leaving? Learn to take a joke or something?
That Vogler can't take a joke.
Oh.
Considering how loud it is, the most no one would have ever actually heard him if he was saying it really under his breath.
So after that, a hill dwarf. Yes, a hill dwarf approaches you.
Who's you? Or just
We're not necessarily all grouped together right now, considering it's like a party kind of atmosphere. We're not like glued to each other.
Oh yeah. Well, let's say that she approaches. Who has the most armor on?
The plate wearer.
Ask. We just talked about me grabbing it.
Abby?
You mean the one who's wearing robes, no armor or clothing at all, basically, or the leather armor or the fucking plate armor?
Abby.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Kajol does not have her own picture, which is some bullshit. So the one that's the sending one, the lady on the left, that's called Kajol. So she's the one who approaches you, and she introduces herself as Kajol. Iron Smile.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It's a great fucking name for a dwarf.
Yeah.
No, Saw. Did you know that's not her first name?
So?
I would assume that was a nickname. So yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that her legit name was Kajol.
Yeah, I did too, but I don't care. It's still a cool name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm just keep calling her Kajol. I don't care about her first name.
What's
anyway,
her real first name? I want to know.
I don't think she would actually tell you.
Yeah, if
as
she
far
would
as
say it
Kajol,
out loud,
yeah.
then...
Yeah, I feel like she's because she's introducing herself as Kajol, so I think she doesn't like her name. Anyways, she explains that she is she's ventured with Becklin and Ispin, which is how she earned her nickname Kajol. And she commands her own mercenaries known as the Ironclad Regiment. And she just wants to hear more, hear your side of Ispin, because you seem like an adventurer on your own, and yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you. Yes, he helped train me. He was one of the ones that got me really into wanting to help others.
Oh. Okay. So she goes on and like says some crazy ass stories that it's things that probably just should not make sense, but
as the stories are.
With Ispin, it just makes sense, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So she's clearly got a soft spot for Vogler, and she swears that Vogler has the best fish. And like this conversation is just going all sorts of places. So for everybody else that's in the inn as well, you do notice that there is a person who is keeping to the fringes of the reception. Nothing suspicious. It's just like a lot of the people in the inn are like mingling or they're laughing, all that kind of stuff. But this person's just watching. It's a blue-skinned elf who seems a little, obviously more somber than the rest.
I want to.
And
That seems
While I'm
really
here,
suspicious.
Oh.
while we're here, I want to see how many pockets I can pick.
Oh,
Get some gold.
my. Please roll well.
Watch him roll really, really bad. See, I said it, so now it will be the exact opposite. That's always how it is.
Well, what?
I was
What?
probably guessing sleight of hand based off of.
Sleight of hand?
Oh, I thought it was just always sleight of hand. I mean, I guess it depends on how you're doing it, but. Oh, okay.
17.
Oof, thank God.
How many pockets did I manage to pick, and how much gold did I get for it?
All right, I need you to roll me a D1000.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, just trust me.
There's a lot of people here.
One.
Yeah.
555.
That's a great number.
TV thought so as
managed
well.
you managed to pick the pockets of 5 people.
And
Okay, how much gold does that get me?
Oh my God. Roll a D36. Let the dice decide. 19 gold.
All right. Guess that's better than nothing.
if you rolled
Mu-
like
Just kind of.
less than 5, I would be like, man, I guess some of those people didn't have any gold in their pockets.
I'm up to 64 gold now.
Nice.
Freaking first level bitches.
And one
Eat
is
my
in
taint.
plate armor.
So, anyways,
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
have that happen in March. Oh, never mind.
Jesse, shut up.
I'm kidding.
Okay, you better. So, anyways, so after a while, the funeral starts to die down. Or not the funeral. I guess yeah, the funeral. People start to go home, and others are retiring for the evening. Becklin approaches the group. By this time, you guys are all back together. And she thanks you for coming and says that she has a few things that it's been left for you specifically. Um,
Oh.
and she asked you to meet her at Thornwall Keep in the morning.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what does the party do now?
I guess since it seems to
Sleep
be
off.
very late,
Sleep,
yeah, sleep.
Yeah, sleep off the alcohol.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll those long rests.
I don't really need
need to roll anything. I didn't take any damage, and all that happens is I can cast Hex again.
Well, you know what other button you can click?
The +1 to my armor button.
No, click the goddamn anvil.
No. Oh. We love it.
Oh, that's a milestone?
What the fuck?
We get to level.
You could have said it more bluntly. You know that, right?
Yeah, you really could have.
Clicking the anvil, like it's an anvil. It's what you level up with.
I know, but it's like you're really beating around the bush for that shit.
Why?
It's
does
like
it
what other
automatically
button you
slow
press,
it
and
down?
it's like you just it's like we can stay with the level.
Mine's a D8 if I remember.
Cleric, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm done leveling up.
I know, but now you can sense danger.
I can't.
I'm done leveling up. And I got my cunt action.
You can't do that.
Did you just message me?
No.
Why did you? Oh,
Did you get a message?
the answer is no, Jesse.
How much is the studded leather armor cost again?
It's probably something crazy like 15 gold.
It's not really crazy. That just sounds about normal for armor at that level.
Oh.
45.
It is. Oh, shit.
Gross.
Okay, nowhere near. I don't know why I was thinking 15.
It's the best armor
Crazy.
that still counts as light armor
Mhm.
because it's the best you're going to get for classes that can't use medium.
Do you want us to not use any of the deep magic stuff?
Oh, I'm cool with it. That's your
Okay.
death sentence though.
Because I noticed some popped up. And then can I change out my cantrips as well, or am I stuck with them until I get an option to change?
Cleric, I think it's ASI level, if
Okay.
anything.
That's what I figured, but I was like, I'm not 100% certain.
Since they try to balance that out with you being able to change out your shit every single long rest.
That's kind of why I was wondering. Add 5 new spells. That's not right.
No, it is for cleric. You learn all of your shit really fast.
Wait, so I just get
Good
5
luck
going
more
into
spells?
you- No, Matt. You have them to choose from, but it's still cleric level plus wisdom for what you have prepared, so what you could actually cast that day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really similar to Wizard. Wizard get a
Wizard,
lot of
Druid,
spells
Cleric.
available, but
Well,
relatively small pool to cast spell slot wise. And to be fair, it's better in 5th edition than it is in older editions, because in older editions, you would have had to prepare a spell multiple times if you wanted to be able to cast it multiple times. So, like, if you wanted to cast Magic Missile more than once a day, you would have to prepare it for each spell slot of each level that you wanted to cast it.
Oh my god, I remember doing that. Oh my god, that brings back
Ow.
memories. Is is Odin in your room?
No.
Oh,
Why would you think?
you made a sound that sounded like Odin was in your room.
I didn't make any noise. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't let him in here anymore because he's just a dick.
You shattered your bathtub.
Yeah, because you locked him in here for an entire day.
yeah,
Not
that
a whole
seems like on
day.
you.
It was like 3 hours. It was not that long.
Well, it was long enough that he apparently couldn't hold it. And he was probably screaming to get out, and you just ignored him.
I can't hear
I'm not
in
sure
your
how
room.
I'm not sure how that's funny.
No, it's not. It's just you had to be there. The dookie was huge.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
my
small cat.
bucket and my
I
fucking
It's not that I
room
had to
and
be there. I would not find that humorous regardless.
So in the morning before I head out to meet the others, I would spend an hour in my room using my channel divinity for Artisan's Blessing. Do you want me to post
What'd
it
that
for
do?
you? Yeah, you do.
Yes.
There you go.
Also, Denver, stop saying he's a small cat. He's an average-sized cat.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt.
Matt's met him. He knows he's a normal-sized cat. He's not small.
Yeah. My cat's small.
So are you saying Merlin's big?
No, he's
Merlin's
average
not
size.
that much. Merlin's not that much bigger than Odin.
Yeah, they're both average sized.
Merlin just has bigger fur.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm
Okay,
going
well,
to
anyways.
use my gold in place of the metal because I currently do not have metal in order to make studded leather armor.
Did you sell? I forget. Did you sell all 3 longswords?
I use the swords as bartering to use the forge.
Oh, okay. That was not the wisest move if you already had planned on doing this.
Well, sometimes you just don't know what the cards have in stock for you.
Or we could have taken one of the other armors that was already broken. Metal was metal in this for your channel divinity's sake.
Yes, I didn't think about it, and that's on me.
It's okay.
Wait, so what are you making?
Studded leather armor.
Okay, just raw burning all your money.
I mean, currently I don't have any other reason to spend it. I have a high level of armor. And then once I'm done with that, I would present it to our rogue.
And he'd just be like, "Oh, that's so nice of you." And then he would reluctantly, but still willingly enough, try to give you gold for it. Like, you didn't need to spend your own money on it. Like, that's very nice. Let me repay you, that kind of thing.
Well, you don't know that I spent money on it. You just know I gave it.
He was just chilling in his room doing some chanting or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's fair. So I will put that on. Let me open up my thing.
Yay. We love a beefed up party. Hello?
Hi.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh. So I guess after the party gets together, we might as well head up towards the keep, since we were asked to go there.
Oh. If you would like to, but that's up to you.
Well, I would suggest it to the party.
I mean, we might as well, yeah.
All right, that sounds like a place we should probably head then.
Oof.
1. I don't even know what that's for, so 1.
I don't roll it naturally like the rolls for health up there. I don't roll it via level up. I always roll it after I'm done doing level up stuff.
Oh, that's fair. So you get the min.
Yeah, which is averaging to 4 because I have a d6.
Okay. So, y'all go up to Thornwall Keep.
Correct.
Warnfall Keep.
So the town is abuzz with festive energy this morning. Get back over here.
Huh?
You
You
said
said
we're
that's where
heading
we're
that way.
going!
Yeah, you're like midway there when I'm reading this. Anyways, the town is abuzz with festive energy this morning as locals set up stalls and hang decorations. Ahead, the road to Thornwall climbs a low hill towards the ancient edifice, ghostly in the morning mist. Now you can start heading towards
Oh
it.
my goodness. I don't think it mattered that we stopped in the middle of the way there.
Okay.
Unless
Anyways,
something happened.
You hear, "Good morning, Beckland's friends," comes a cheerful voice. Hold on.
Hold on.
How eerily detailed are our descriptions being given to people?
Very detailed. You see this guy right there? I'm so glad I caught you. From a doorway steps a young man no more than 20 years old. He has a sword in his hip and a cloth sack in his arm. I'm Darrett, Beckland's student, and I hope you haven't had breakfast already.
I think we probably would have.
Honestly, we were at an inn. We probably did. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I mean, if he was
He
going to
says-
offer some, Ranul would take him up on his offer to see what's on offer.
okay, well, he's saying that he's like, Beckland sent me on an errand to get some freshly baked hand pies from the fishbowl, and I would like you to come with me.
I would be happy to.
And he's like, I don't get to speak to people very much, so this is great. And if you join him, it's a short walk, and he's like, he keeps talking like, I grew up here in Vogler, and sorry, And I'm so excited about the animal festivals today. And Lord Decatur Vogler, he's such a cool guy. We're having a big old reenactment today, and there's gonna be food and music and games. Oh, and the Ironclad Regiment's here. They're training. We could always use more people in the militia. Anyway,
We
so by the time he's done talking, he he gets to the fishbowl, which is over here, and he buys a couple hand pies and offers them to you.
I will take one.
I'll take one.
Okay. All right, we'll eat it.
I will eat it then.
Do I need to roll to eat?
No.
I'll do an intelligence check to see if I'm smart enough to eat. The answer's no.
You get mess everywhere, but you get some of it in your mouth, at least 3%.
Let's just wrap on that because it was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm down for if you want to eat messily though. Anyway, so by the time that y'all are all done eating, he's like, "Are y'all ready to go over to Thornwall now?"
Yes.
Weren't we at Thornwall?
We did
Yeah.
travel back to the fishbowl to have the snack with him.
Yeah, let's go back to Thornwall.
It's breakfast. Everyone loves breakfast. So, anyways, you go back to the Thornwall. And so veins of bronze-colored ivy cling to Thornwall's keep's ancient three-story stone tower, the tallest structure in Volgar. From its crinoline roof rises an elaborate device resembling a catapult. Crumbling ruins of walls and other fallen structures surround the keep, and amid them lie several shallow square pits and covered excavation sites. Um, so Becklin is there, and she welcomes you inside to her library, which is on the first floor.
I shall join.
Same.
And so when you enter the library, you sit around a table and whatnot. And she readily makes small talk about the keep and the excavation she's conducting on the grounds, and of course, the device on the roof, which turns out to be a deterrent of sorts. Um, so after small talk, um, does anybody have any questions for her during this?
Mm-mm.
None that probably won't be answered very shortly, so I would withhold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So after your
I was about to
breakfast
say
and
the
your
conversation
chat,
just kind of started.
well, okay, fine, damn. She steps away from her quarters for a moment, and then when she returns, she re-enters the room carrying a shallow wooden box, approximately 3 feet to the side. She sets it down gently on a table. And then she goes back into her room and gets a few other boxes too. They're all like smaller of sorts. Um, and she puts it all on the table and she says, "It's been left this all for you." She explains, but it comes with a condition. Since he won't be attending the Kingfisher Festival this year, he wanted you all to participate for him. Specifically, he hoped that you'd take his place during the reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. Every year, he looked forward to participating and dying, even in a more ludicrous way than the year before. Becklin smiles at the memory as she opens the first big box, which reveals a rounded green shield. So you guys would all.
In case
Oh,
none
go,
of you
go ahead.
in case none of you recall, his last name was Green Shield.
Crazy.
You guys all recognize too that this is Ispin one of his greatest stories, right? Is that he was given a shield by a unicorn in the far off forest of the darkened wood. And you're not sure if that's true or not, but he had the shield a lot. And he liked it a lot. It was nice.
I guess.
So nice, you got named after it.
And then she points to the other boxes too and says that these boxes are specific to each of you, and that Ispin wanted to give them to you. And they're individual gifts, but the shield is for you if you participate in the Kingfisher tournament festival. Sorry.
Runal can't use a shield, but he'll still, readily accept the conditions for Ispin's sake.
I think
Yep,
there's only
same.
one person that would end up using it, but
Me.
do you
Kidding,
want a shield?
kidding. No.
Rogues and sorcerers can't use shields.
I was about to say, I'm like, you might have some.
I think
other
you and
way,
I are the only two who could use that shield.
and I don't think you're probably gonna use it.
I can use it. My character just doesn't have one. He had intended on picking up another battle axe to dual wield those, but if he could get a shield in between, then that would
Well,
help him out.
Would you say something along those lines?
Something to that effect. Although he wouldn't say it here for that. He'd be like, "Sure,
Arcana
I'll
check from all of you.
participate."
Arcana.
Who get a what now?
Arcana.
All
Arcana?
of you Arcana.
That's one of the
Oh,
few things
man.
I'm not in it. Oh, but I did
My
okay.
character is so good at that. I swear it's like totally his best skill.
Net 20. Dang.
No, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
You did better than the
Everyone-
sorcerer.
Everyone but Avi.
That makes
That's a
sense.
+1 shield.
Oh. Well, that's neat.
So you accept the shield?
Well,
Yeah.
Yes,
obviously.
We'll accept
Okay.
the invitation to participate in the event,
Okay,
and
and
by
then she will
extension, the
also
shield.
she will also individually hand each of you one box, and your names are all on the
Yeah.
boxes, like in nice handwriting that you recognize. Ispin's handwriting. I lied. There's not 4 boxes. There's 5.
Well,
But
I figured the big box was a big box, and then she brought out 4 smaller ones.
I lied. There's 6.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because
Yeah,
the
'cause-
sixth one would be for the person who isn't currently here at the moment.
Who, if you want to get technical, can also use a shield.
What is
Yeah, what's
A
up with
druid?
that, by the way, Denver?
Druids can use shields.
Oh yeah.
No, I
sure.
mean,
He got-
where's Joe?
He got
called away by his family, who insisted he have dinner or else. So,
I've had
anyways,
that happen.
Rog, your box is like a little rectangle. Runal, long
Runal.
or short? Runal. Your
It's
box
like-
is very tiny.
Think of it like this. Remember how I helped you with Obby? Think of it like this. All the runes for Runal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think she
Avi.
had trouble because she realized she keeps on thinking what it was as a natural word because all my names are anagrams.
Oh my God, that's exactly what it is. I didn't know how to explain it.
I wonder what it's supposed to represent.
The surnames are harder to get.
Well, I currently can't
Avi.
see the surname, so. Oh, now
It's
I
shown
can.
in my rolls.
I
Actually,
forgot
yeah.
it was over there.
It's right there, bro.
I was looking down at the bottom row.
Abby, your box is like very slim and rectangular, and Kenton, yours is like a very tiny square box. So who would like to open their box first?
Rock
Obby.
will open the box.
Okay, make a constant. Nah, I'm joking.
That would be fun.
You can open your box.
Ispin's just like, survive my test.
So inside your box, Rog, you find a great axe of sorts.
Hooray! Another great axe.
Well,
You have a
Excuse
battle
the
axe.
fucking
We mean
rude.
another.
So here is what yours is.
Let's see. A great axe of sorts.
Who's next?
I guess I can.
Okay, Abby, so you open up your box and inside is a belt.
A belt.
A
I-
belt that
Ooh. Spiffy.
That.
a nice belt that looks like that.
Looks like what?
She's sending
I
you stuff.
said
Yeah,
in
that.
don't
the
say
door.
don't say that, and then make us have to wait any extended period of time before you actually show us.
Well, it's just to me. You guys are good.
I know, but we would see it too, because we would see it when you opened the box.
Yeah, that does make
It's
sense.
it's a belt, bro. I don't know. Oh, actually,
Oh my
I can
god!
show you.
Crop and screenshot the image. How hard is that?
Well,
can
she
actually
didn't
just,
send
like-
an image, so
Or
Yeah, hold
just
on, let me-
Google. There is an image of it. I swear to you.
there.
Just
No, I know
Google
there
the
is.
title of it.
There we go. Here you go.
So,
Oh, that's
like,
a sexy ass belt.
question:
Yeah.
Are these gifts based on our classes?
They're specifically from Ispen, who knew you. So
Yes.
yes.
Well, I'm asking like from a gameplay standpoint.
It
Like
is
if I
not-
had
Yeah.
if I had chosen be like a fighter, I would have gotten something different than what I got because I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
What about the first
So okay, fine. Damn.
Is that a
Anyway.
belt of dwarven kind?
one? You're
Oh
right.
no, it's.
I'm not
totally
sure our
empty.
characters would inherently already know that, but you never know. You know.
As
I mean,
players,
no one in this group
yes.
is a no one in this group is a dwarf, so
No, but my character does speak dwarvish, so I do know dwarves.
You know what? It's crazy. I speak Dwarvish too.
well with the
Crazy,
belt.
I don't.
We could
The-
have secret
for
conversations together.
Well,
Woohoo.
without the belt, if you already spoke Dwarvish, that means it was a waste.
No, you still get the con bonus.
I know, but it's the idea that you could have chosen a different language because if you're not a dwarf, it automatically gives you Dwarvish.
Well, you know,
But-
for
And
some
I
reason,
believe it
I
also
don't do
gives
that.
you a majestic beard.
If
Yes,
I'm
Yeah,
capable
so
of
even if you're
growing
female,
one.
you grow a beard.
If you put it on, you're gonna look sexy.
Yeah,
Anyways,
with
who's
the
next?
human.
Albie, or Rune?
Abby
I'll be-
opened the belt. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Kenton. Sorry. My
I'll
bad, my
open.
bad.
Yeah, I'll open my box.
Go for it.
Okay, are you sure?
He
Yeah.
said he said he was opening it.
Okay, so when you this looks so stupid. When you open your box, you find this. Oh, there's a picture of it.
Ooh.
That I have no clue on. So cool.
Is that drugs?
Technically it is. Depending on how you use it.
Well,
In
what is
game, my character has no idea. Out of game, ooh.
it?
She was very afraid that this would be an extraordinarily difficult campaign.
Well,
No,
that is the thing normally, yes.
Especially if melee people in melee don't make the kind of saves that you did earlier.
Yeah.
You mean like the save that I should have easily passed but didn't?
No,
Apparently-
the paralysis is one thing, but he got to make like 3 different saves for not getting restrained and then petrified.
Huh.
Or me getting paralyzed and then having my shit pushed in?
I mean,
Basically, prank pout.
I don't think that mattered in that point because you were already at 1.
All
I
right.
was
Kinda.
at one.
Last
But
but
at the
not
time,
least,
I thought I was going before the other enemy, so I would have gotten a turn to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean,
kind of hoped I
retroactively,
was going
found
to get a
out
nice
now,
bow.
you
that
know
would've
what,
been
Jesse? You
nice.
can't pick and choose what Ispen gives you. Okay, the man is crazy.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I kind of hoped I would get a bow.
Yes.
Well,
can
for the
hope.
record, none of our characters were exactly accepting presents at a funeral.
Yes, we didn't really know this was a thing until afterwards.
Saws, there isn't a picture for yours. So I'll send you this picture, I guess.
Or just why are you laughing at it? Just tell me the details of what it actually
No.
is.
Yeah, send
This
him
is
the
what
thing
you
and
get.
if you find something that fits. Cards.
Because I love you so much, Saz. I don't want you to die, okay?
You say it like I already know what this is.
Oh no, it's something definitely useful. Totally.
Then link me what the
With
fuck
that
it is.
picture,
I
can only. There's only one phrase I have for that.
I have
Okay,
one
look,
guess
man,
at
there's
what
like
it is.
5
So
different things it could be. There are so many different types of card decks. Y'all are being so optimistic right now.
Like I
If you get the
said,
deck
do
of
you
many
have
things,
any idea how
I would
little
doubt
that narrows
that.
it down?
I would not give you the deck of many things as level 1, level 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you crazy?
yeah.
It's probably a deck of like the illusion.
It's like with our luck, we would draw the I would draw the void first thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's the House of Cards.
Yeah, that too.
That's always a useful
She
item.
linked it to me. It is not, in fact, the House of Cards.
Aw.
Sorry.
Oh well.
It's similar to something else.
This is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Wait, is it the illusion ones?
Well, now I know
No.
exactly what it is.
I guess I can pack away the other box until we find the person that it's meant for.
Yeah. So in regards to that box, she does say that like there were supposed to be 5 of you. She is worried about this other person.
I don't know why you're making a big deal out of this, Denver. You could just say you already gave the gift to him last night or something, and so he can just come in fully decked out or some shit.
Oh no.
So
I
then he
already
could
have
be
a reason why
attuned.
he's not here. No, because his character's not here. I'm not going to let him spend an hour attuning to something when he's not physically here, you silly gooses. He's not even in Vogler yet. Relax.
No,
You silly Billy.
you relax, Denver.
You know what, just for that,
Hmm?
I'm gonna decrease your dark vision.
No, you can't. That's illegal.
I
Okay,
guess
anyways.
now we should probably head out and get ready for the
Jess, you don't
reenactment.
have dark vision.
He
Yes, I do.
does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's a hex, whatever, hex blood.
I'm not really sure all the details of it. I just assumed it was like vaguely different than a human.
No, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's the most evil thing ever to give like the colored key puzzle to a group that has the all dark vision.
Well, I haven't come across the opportunity yet.
I know, but it's like that's always like the funniest moment I would ever imagine. Where it's like, okay, you find a room full of keys. Okay, which is it? It's like it's completely dark. It's like, okay, oh, there's a pile of keys at the door. Have at it. It's like shit.
It's a good
And
thing
we're not,
I
like,
don't.
the group would never think, yeah, because it's like the one colored key. Everything else is black and white, but we only see in black and white and dark vision.
I've
Hey,
done that
friends.
before.
Hmm.
Let's get as
I
far
hope
as we can,
you-
Denver.
Okay, damn. All right, so now you guys can go out to the. Oh wait, I think I forgot something.
Did you?
I did. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So she's happy to chat some more before she tells you that she has to prepare for the Kingfisher Festival, but Derek suggests going
No.
alongside you eagerly. He's very eager.
I got confused there for a sec. Sorry.
What?
The other character that's in the Discord chat that my name is. I thought you were referencing him as what I was trying to say.
Oh, you know
That
what?
was my
Fun
bad.
fact: that Kender, the Kender that you bought that bone thing from, guess what her name was? Froswin.
Huh. Like that guy who died. Well, similar to that guy who died.
All right, so let's make our way to the Kingfisher Festival. And here's a picture. There's so many pictures. I love the pictures. Look, oh, there's Kender in this one.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh my god,
Oh.
there's gay guys.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Why am I not
gross.
surprised?
I can't play this anymore.
You
Okay.
joke. There were people who wanted to quit Magic because of the LGBTQ secret lair they came out with.
Well, don't
Oh,
worry, they'll be all gone
jeez.
when the person who suggested they wanted to buy it buys it.
One of
All
my
right,
coworkers
so
actually complained because he's like, and I don't know if he was serious or not, but he was like, I hope they don't make a gay Jedi or something like that. And I'm like, bruh.
all right.
Technically,
Well,
haven't they
let's stick with
already?
the happy villagers that are here and not in the real world. Anyway, so yeah, they're like drifting from their homes to the sounds of laughter and upbeat music at the village circle, and Darrett is leading you through the flow of traffic. And by the time you get there, you get there just in time to hear Mayor Raven Uth Vogler address the crowd. And this is what Raven looks like. Oh, it's so nice having all these pictures. She's not holding a fish right now though, but that's what she
Oh,
looks like.
oh my God, she looks like Raven Simone.
Do all black girls
Colorful
look the same to you?
banners.
Like, what the fuck, dude? She does not actually look like Raven at all.
No. Anyways,
I
colorful
I
banners and
very I
paper
very
decorations.
like barely remember what Raven
Jesse,
looks like.
I'm trying to describe the Kingfisher Festival.
Go ahead.
It's very colorful. Okay.
Colorful.
Anyways, there's like decorations shaped like kingfishers all around, and there's temporary stalls selling food and colorful crafts. And in the center of the circle is an ancient tree that provides shade for the happy picnickers. From a temporary stage, a band of local musicians bring a spirited song to a close as Mayor Raven Uthvogler takes the stage. Welcome, friends, the mayor begins, raising her arms high. Welcome to the Kingfisher Festival. Cheers and applause fill the circle, and the mayor smiles widely. Today is a day of not only of revelry, but also reflection. We are all here thanks to the courage of heroes who came before us. Let us honor our founders, our family, and all those who can't be here to celebrate today. Enjoy your festival, Vogler, with good spirits, good times, and good friends. And look forward to the Kingfishers for good luck. An energetic round of cheers follow the mayor's words, and with that, the Kingfisher Festival is officially underway.
Woohoo!
So, there's like two things to do.
Where would we go to get ready for the reenactment?
The reenactment is at the end of the festival, so it's not.
Well, I don't know exactly what entails of our role in it, so I would want to be ready for it. So I didn't know if like somebody was trying to like make sure everything was set up for it correctly. To go talk to make sure we're doing the right thing when we're there.
So you can talk with Darrett. Darrett would be a good person to chat with.
All right, I guess I shall talk to him, see what we are entailed to do when we help out.
I want
So,
to go to the West Tide house and see if it's empty.
Oh yeah, if they're supposed to be participating in the festival to any extent, they wouldn't be home, right?
probably not. But hold on, let me
I'm
let me
just
get
gonna
this
move my
one.
I'm gonna move my token there while you do the other thing.
To
Okay.
confirm,
Mhm.
what I got are all of them one-time use.
I would assume all of them pretty much are.
Let me double check.
I put it in the treasure area of my bio page.
Oh, I closed the damn page out. Why would I do that?
Because you're smart.
You have a history concept in your browser. Come on.
No, that's too easy. Can't do that.
Exactly.
She doesn't know how to use
Um,
technology.
Stop. I would say once you pull one of those cards out, it's gone.
That's why I asked one-time use.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so, okay, I got a non-attunement one-time use handful of things, and you all got like such good stuff. Shit.
I mean,
I don't know. Mine doesn't seem that good because it affects me as well.
I guess we'll have to see because I have no clue what it is.
It affects anybody. It says if it affects anybody within 30 feet of me. So even if you guys are close, you'll have to make con saves as well.
Yes.
I mean, it's good for stealing stuff. Isn't that what you wanted?
Granted, you also keep in mind that when you say that, 2 out of the 3 of us have a proficiency in con saving throws.
But still, what if you end up failing and then you're just incapacitated because I was like, let me help?
Then we were making bad decisions before that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, so to answer your question, Darrett, he tells you that after the festival, that there will be time to prepare, as other people will. Oh, it's like he's basically explains it right now. Just enjoy the Kingfisher contest and the other games that are around, and like you have like at least like 2 hours in between then after the festival officially ends, and then to prepare for the battle, the reenactment of the battle.
Well, yeah.
So yeah. And then for your question about the house, it is indeed empty.
Well, they're about to lose some valuables.
All right. Well, I would like to put you on pause for a moment because I would want to focus on the Kingfisher Festival first.
That's fine
That's
because I want to go grab my charger, so it's actually good that we're not doing it this second.
Oh, okay. Good.
Which, I mean, it'll
So-
only take me like less than a half a minute to grab my charger, but still.
So traditional king. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Runal, after getting his strange deck of cards, he would have gone back. He was like, "Okay, I'll join you all later," because he wanted to like investigate what these cards were all about because he wasn't sure about what the effects were and everything. And so he went back to the brass crab, and he'll join in a bit after he deals with some cards in his room and stuff.
if you mention it
Okay.
that you're curious about that and that's why you're heading off. Would you say anything about it or just head off saying you want to do something else first?
He said the gist of something vague about needing to go do something in his room at the end.
Okay. Because technically, I can cast Identify to give things, but
It doesn't require attunement.
well, I know.
Because
But
this is a one-time use thing. It doesn't require attunement. He wants to figure it out himself.
yeah, that's fair.
And so
Sog.
mechanically speaking, this is when I would just play card after card, a small number of them in my room, and just get a few items.
Okay. Can you roll a d5?
Okay.
Okay. So you end up using 5 of the cards in your.
Well, it says I can use them at will. I can choose which ones are using everything.
Oh, I know. I just mean like when you're practicing or trying to figure it out, like you go through
No,
5 cards.
it really is like if it was attunement, I need to practice. I understand that, but it really is. Hey, this is a magic item, and you immediately understand everything about it because it doesn't even require attunement.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you meant you were going into your room to like legit practice with it. I didn't.
No,
Okay, my bad.
no,
My bad.
it was actually just like I wanted to collect shit in private.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, I'm
Right.
collecting shit in private.
Well, oh God. There are 2 types of people. in this
Guys,
world.
why do you keep doing that? They have bathrooms.
Okay, so
You don't
for
know about
those
this.
who
It's
are
called private for a reason.
I was about to say they're private, so that normally is a bathroom.
those who are interested in the festival, traditional Kingfisher Festival events commemorate Vogler's founding and history. So, this season's inaugural fish catch is where the fishers try to catch the biggest fish during a set period. And Darrett and the other friendly locals encourage you to participate, at least the ones that are still here. um, you can, instead of doing the fish catch, you can also I need to Google this word. Carouse. What the hell? Why not just say peruse? Anyways, yeah, carouse in the village circle. Volunteer
Sure,
to perform on the
those are
festival
completely different
stage.
words. That's why. Carouse is
Okay.
like you're kind of doing like a casual party, kind of hanging out and being friendly with people. Peruse is your detailed searching through something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll find carouse. Or you can just socialize with people. Do
Yeah.
whatever you want. Um, so are either of you interested in the fish catch?
I am not.
No. Give me 1 second, my friends. I need like 20 seconds.
Okay.
For the record, I don't even get 52 cards as options.
What?
Would
I don't even get 52, I don't get 52 cards as options.
Yeah, isn't it 32 or something like that?
It's a smaller number by far. I
Goddamn.
ended up using, I don't know, like 2 of them so far, but it's fine.
would Rug mention anything about the battle axe afterwards, even after getting the great axe, or what?
What?
Rock got a
Oh.
great axe. Would he
Yeah.
still mention anything about getting a battle axe?
Like wanting to have it as a dual wield option, or would you not say anything because you have a great axe?
No, I have the great axe. So the only mention, weapon or armor wise, would be uh, him being able to make use of the shield, or if he needs a little extra damage, he could swap to the battle axe, great axe.
Because if you did mention something about a secondary battle axe to dual wield, I would suggest I could create it for you tomorrow.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I will have to consider this. What would you need to do so?
Either metal enough to make it, or enough gold to make it. The gold worth of the item.
And if I recall correctly, you can have some kind of combination of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm about to get a shitload of gold.
Maybe.
But Rog doesn't know that.
And I do not either.
Sucks to suck.
Well,
You say that, but but your character was so indebted that he wanted to pay for the kindness of the studded leather armor.
Well, yeah, because he was a friend.
so would you still try to give me money in response to getting that armor?
Well, apparently not, because
Oh.
I have no idea that you even used gold to do it. I
Yeah,
was just
that's
like,
what I
oh,
was-
he's just. This
He just
is like
has
this.
armor he doesn't need.
It was like this bitch is just giving me clothes. Nice. I mean, bitch, like, with all due respect.
I know.
Rog would give you 10 gold.
All right, I shall have it ready for you in the morning.
So wait, I kind of missed a lot of that. Are you able to just make stuff stronger?
No,
No,
I can make basic stuff that
Oh,
fits
okay.
within a 5 foot.
Fabricate, baby.
Well, no.
Oh, so you're just making him
channel
another battle axe.
yeah, channel divinity for forge cleric level 2 kind of thing. I think it was like 100 gold value max, but yeah, whether it's the monetary value combined or having the materials, he can magic into existence a mundane piece of gear or item.
If we really needed to, we could always upgrade it later, but
Yeah. But early on, it's nice to have the option to say, like, oh, hey, I really wanted to have this, but they didn't have it. Like, oh, hey, I can make it for you, kind of thing.
and I'm sure I could go to the market and get one, or I could have one of my friends make it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I just popped my knee.
I
Like-
do that all the time.
I guess if we have a lot of spare time before we have to do something in particular, I would attune to the Belt of Dwarvenkind.
Spend an hour, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, get that beard.
No. At dawn, I grow the beard.
That's gonna be a weird. That's gonna be a weird ass surprise. Okay, let me do my chanting and get me a step plus one. What the fuck is this?
Yep.
Like, did I just transition?
No.
You're having a female girl beard, Denver. What did you think was gonna be joked about?
Look, I have a trans friend. I can make those jokes, Denver.
And if I have a trans friend too. The fuck. Anyways.
Oh, that's right, Maxine. I forgot. I forgot about Maxine. I'm sorry.
It's crazy. Are any of y'all fishing?
Rog will fish.
I like to
Not
imagine.
actually hoping to catch anything, just likes the tranquility of sitting and watching.
Oh no, it's not
water.
tranquil. It's like a race against other people in a very rambunctious setting.
Yeah.
In my head, that's what he actually said. He just like picks up a fishing rod. Rog will fish.
No, that's literally it. Rog will fish, and then picks up a fishing rod and then goes to fish.
Even though it's a contest setting and not chill.
I mean,
Oh, everybody else can participate in the contest. Rog will fish.
So you're not in the contest?
No, he's just fishing.
Yeah, so that's what she asked about specifically.
Okay.
Though, are you joining or not? And your initial response was implying that you kind of were.
It sounded to me like she just said, "Is anybody fishing?" And it's like, yeah, I'll
Which is
fish.
exactly what she said.
Well, because she's
well, in
only
regards-
referred to fishing
Rog will
as a
fish.
fishing contest before this.
Yeah, because there's a fishing contest going on right now where you're fishing. So I was wondering if you were entering the fishing contest.
I will not be. No.
Okay.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is
okay.
there a space
Well, if you're just
for...
gonna chill,
Is there a space for resistances on character sheets? It's like I don't see one if there is, so...
I mean,
I
I
usually just put it in the feats or the traits
yeah,
and feats
Okay,
thing.
that's
yeah,
fair.
this
I just
version
wanted to
of the
check.
character sheet does not have it.
Yeah, because when I was with Lysander, that's where I put his lightning one at.
Oh, hey, look at that. I have
there's
dark
nowhere-
vision now.
Nice.
Oh my god, everyone has dark vision.
No.
I think.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. Well, you stay blind then. If you're
Deal.
just if you're just regular fishing, then roll me a D. Let's do a D7.
see 10,000.
Sure. A D7. That's oddly specific.
I like rolling random numbers.
I don't. I don't like having to type it.
Oh my god. Okay, so you catch like 3 just regular fish. You know, nothing crazy. But, you know.
Now, question: are you doing catch and release, or are you gonna keep them?
No, catch and release.
Oh,
Rog
okay.
does
Well
not
then,
eat meat unless it is the only thing available.
well, goddamn.
You're a
Okay.
vegan?
No. A
No,
vegan wouldn't have it at all.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
No.
I used to be pescatarian.
I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it.
Anyways, so y'all are just doing your own thing. I guess it's time for Jesse to find out if he breaks into these people's house.
Sounds good.
Well, I would do it with a little finesse. Obviously, I do have thieves.
Rolls up in a fucking Sherman tank. All right, time to break into someone's house.
You are making me improvise. You know, there's no contingency
You're
in
welcome.
here for people who want
You're
to break
welcome.
into the West Side House.
You're welcome. You're learning.
Ugh.
I'm not
Okay,
hearing
well,
a problem
anyways.
here.
I don't
All
think
right,
that's good enough to unlock a door.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Well,
We
I
are
would
only
say
level 2.
I would say that you do unlock the door, but like you didn't do it stealthily at all. There was no sleight of hand involved. You shoved the key in there and it was loud as hell, awkward as hell,
Key.
but it opened.
How do you get a key to the place?
Yeah.
Or your I'm sorry, your thieves' tools.
I mean, is there any guards around to have that even matter?
They're all at the Kingfisher Festival, man.
That's
They're
why
all
I
they're all
That's my
preparing.
point.
Now, before
They're
I
all
step
preparing.
in, I would like to observe for any traps or alarm systems of any kind.
Oh yeah, you do that before you open the door, not before, not only after.
Yeah, I didn't think of it at first. That's my bad.
Well, luckily for you, there were none on the door itself when you opened it.
No, he said he said he wanted to check before he fully opened the door.
Well, no, he would
Oh.
he would open the door and then like look in
Ah,
and be like, like see if there's any like booby traps, like alarm system, stuff like that. I didn't like. I legit
There's no
as a
alarm
player,
systems.
I legit didn't think to check before unlocking it, so that's my bad. But whatever. So you said there's nothing in there?
No, there's no alarm systems. There's nothing. Nothing.
Alright.
No.
Well, then I'm just gonna, sneak throughout the house and take whatever's not nailed down that could be worth money. Or if I can even find any money.
I mean, if they're rich, you only have so much carry capacity, dude.
Yeah, I think I can carry 150.
You have a 10 strength?
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I don't need strength.
I'm surprised it's not 8.
Sorry, I was thinking of Benedict.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dead.
Benedict was a big boy.
he big boy.
Well, he's dead.
I
Well,
need
he
you
was
to do me
already
a
dead.
favor.
What did you say, Denver? We kind of interrupted
I
you.
need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Jesus, dude. Okay, so yeah, you're walking around this house like a rat, all quiet, you know. So you find a lot of things. Like there's so many precious paintings on the walls, and there's nice rugs and whatnot. But I'll need like an investigation or yes, an investigation if you want to like look. Oh, okay. So like when you start like looking through like drawers and cupboards and all the places like behind paintings and stuff, you do find a few things of interest. You find 2 gems.
What flavor?
I need to get the list, but you find 2 gems, and you also find in their fridge. Oh my god, their fridge. They don't have fridges. Their ice box. I don't know.
Would make sense, yes.
Larder.
You find a wine from the High Claris Tower.
Could be worth some money.
And you specifically know that just because it's the fucking High Claris, it's like on the label. The wine is prized through Solamnia.
Alright, well, I'm gonna add some prized wine. Because obviously I'm gonna pocket that.
All right, let me get the gem list so I can tell you what kind of gems you got.
Would you want
Are you gonna let me roll for them?
Yeah.
To roll like what kind?
Yeah.
Yeah. See if I can get some good ones or if I get some run-of-the-mill ones or something.
Give me a D100. Oh, wait, hold on.
I was about
Sorry,
to say probably
not a
go after
D100.
how many is on the list, and then have them roll a D whatever for the list.
Okay. Get 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, give me a D5. Okay, all right. Why are you doing this?
Would
I
you
don't
want him
care.
to roll 2, so since he's found 2 of them?
Well, I
No, that's
figure
not.
it would just be 2 of the same gem.
Well,
Okay, now I need you to roll me a d8 twice.
You can just say 2d8.
yes.
Whatever.
5
Two
and 5.
fives. So you find 2 opals.
Are they refined or unrefined?
Unrefined.
Now, I want to see if they have any any kind of safe or something where they would be storing some gold.
Watch them just be
And
storing EP.
yeah,
Please
give
don't
me an
put EP in here.
investigation.
Oh, that one's not as good.
But is
Yeah,
it
I mean,
good
like
enough?
combined with your last investigation too, like you didn't find anything during that time, and even when you searched the second time for one, you're like 70% sure that there's no safe here.
Hmm. Disappointing. Well, I'll do one last run through to see if I find anything else of value that would be easy to take. Because obviously, I'm not
I'll
going to
be
try to
right
haul
back.
out. I'm not going to try to haul out paintings and rugs and shit like that. So, do you want me to roll for the one last pass through or what?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, it's the same result, just you're even more unsure.
I have a
All right.
feeling like I know how you feel in this exact moment.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well, then I'll leave. And my next, um, my next, God, why am I blanking on words?
Words are hard.
Something of business. My next something of business.
What?
I don't know. It's a phrase, but for some reason I'm blanking on the first part of it. It's like something of business.
Next
Whatever.
order of business?
Order?
Yes, my next order of business is to find a fence.
There's plenty of fences around, like the houses and whatnot.
Denver,
Now
you
he's
know
gonna,
what I mean.
Now he's gonna go do something offensive.
You know what I mean by a fence.
What the hell are you talking about?
Someone who will buy and sell stolen goods. Come on, Denver.
I did not know that's what it was called. I'm not a criminal, okay?
Have you never played Skyrim?
No?
Oh,
I've played Skyrim and I didn't even know that was the word for it.
yeah. There's a fence in
They
the Thieves Guild.
they use the terminology in Thieves Guild a lot.
Well, that normally works if you don't just skip through dialogues. So
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I have a criminal contact. I doubt they're here in this city, but I also have the thieves' cant and stuff like that. Should be easy for me to find a fence and unload my ill-begotten goods.
I mean, I don't think it has to be a city for you to use Thieves' Cant to find somebody to contact.
That's why he's saying it like that. He's like, he can find somebody here, but he doesn't know if the exact contact is here, not in a.
Oh no!
big
I mean,
city.
it's probably not going to be your like exact one, but like probably like the cousin, the shady cousin of your contact or something.
Oh
Oh,
God, the Thieves Guild is basically the Nurse Joy gang from Pokemon, but Thieves Guild D&D style.
I'm assuming there would be a fence in the market,
Yeah.
probably tucked away somewhere, kind of.
Yeah, like in the shadows or like a laundromat for.
What you buying?
What are you selling?
Something kind of like that, yeah.
So, I mean, I can wait if you want to continue with the fishmonger thing.
Well, no, he's not really fishing.
Well,
He's not in the contest.
but not
He's
in
just
No,
fishing regularly.
the festival, whatever it's called.
the
Oh no,
Kingfisher
that's
Festival.
it.
Oh,
Well, you said there's several things we could do.
Oh yeah. but like you could go on the stage and perform, or talk with people, or do this fishing.
Oh, so
That's it.
you're right. Nothing.
Well, all right. So, do, do you want me to roll anything to find the fence, or?
Oh no, you don't have to roll. It's part of your features. So yeah, you find somebody. They're like, hey yo, I know you.
All right. How much they gonna give me for the wine and the opals? And I would just like tell him, taking straight out of the West Side house.
In Thiefskin, so
Pre-
nobody else would
yeah,
understand.
they're just
Mhm.
like premium goods.
He give you 96 silver pieces for the wine.
Well, that's 9 gold and 6 silver. So I would just be like, how about you make it 10 gold?
Okay. All right. He agrees.
Man, not even a roll for it? Damn.
No.
Well, based on the context, on the occasion, it's like, are you a sucker who's going to accept the first deal, first low ball offer? No, fine, I'll be okay with you, kind of thing.
350 for both opals.
350 gold?
Yeah.
Dang.
All right. So that puts me at 424.
Jesse, what's your character's passive insight?
I guess that would be 10.
Oh, okay.
10
Yeah.
plus wisdom
Yeah.
plus proficiency, so.
Oh,
If
plus
you're proficient.
proficiency?
If you're proficient in it.
I'm proficient in insight, so it would be 12.
Oh, okay. Well, still same result. Yeah, it's fine.
Mm. Now, before I leave, though, because he is a fence and obviously deals in illegal goods and probably knows various things about the city, I want to ask him about um Baccharis Oof Estide.
Oh.
Just like so I saw him going around collecting payments from various, I guess they were businesses.
Mhm.
And I want to ask him, what is the schedule of that like? Like, when does he do it? What's the frequency? What's the time? Things like that. Do you know?
Hmm. He would say he doesn't stalk Baccharis like that, but he knows that it happens twice a week.
But you don't know the specific days.
Nope, just that it's twice a week.
Hmm.
Sounds like a shitty fence, considering how small the town this is.
And he's focused on other things.
He's the one to receive the goods, not to actually go out and get them.
All right. Well, I would leave and head back to the Brass Crab.
Well, you're not going to join the festival? I see how you are.
I'm a thief.
I know.
And
Okay,
yes,
so
I left that door to the house open. I'm
Well,
kidding. I closed it.
like, Kinton did agree to do the whole reenactment thing for the sake of Ispin, right?
Yeah, I'll do that. But like until that happens, I'm just gonna chill at the inn.
all right, is anybody else doing anything before the reenactment?
I already did my attunement, so no.
Now, Runel, after he dealt with cards, he would go toward where the reenactment would take place.
Okay, so the high hill is like a 30-minute walk away. So I mean you guys might all get there at different times. But eventually you guys all make it here. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I gotta move something. There we go. Okay.
Like
Let
our
me
tokens
let me
on
put your
Dennis Map.
tokens down. I will put them down. Don't worry.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God.
Just so you don't forget to give me Dark Vision later, I have Dark Vision.
Oh, okay.
Just so you don't forget
So
that later.
the event is scheduled to begin in the afternoon. So before all this stuff, um, you guys did prepare, so you know what you're doing. Um, so just some information. Like during the walk here, you're talking with like Darrett and other locals, so you learn that this mock battle reenacts the Knights of Salamia's ancient victory over the enemy forces of the ancient nation of Istar. The battle was led by Lord Vogler, who was a noble knight. This year, Mayor Raven has arranged for a friend of the town, the mercenary leader Cudgel Ironsmile, to participate. Cudgel's ironclad regiment is playing the part of the invading Istarian forces. The mayor claims it's a happy coincidence that Cudgel's band was in the area during the event. And Mayor Raven has given the village militia a lot of attention recently. Some villagers think she has hired Cudgel to visit Vogler to help with this event, possibly because of the vague rumors of war on the east. With trained mercenaries on the opposing side, this year's reenactment could be more of a challenge for the militia than the past years. So, passing through the woods and fields, Vogler's parade of militia members and reenactment spectators finally reaches High Hill. The grassy slope is spotted sorry, with trees and crumbled stone fencing. Near the base, several dozen soldiers in matching armor stand in even formation. The contrast is striking between these mercenaries and the ironclad regiment and Vogler's militia with their mismatched armors and crooked helmets. But it does nothing to dampen the spirit of those assembled for the Kingfishers Festival's climactic reenactment. So the parade is like falling to the top of the hill where Mayor Raven and Cudgel Ironsmire are like discussing the final preparations. And soon, the participants are like breaking up into their respective groups, and um, the former are taking up like wooden weapons while the latter are settling down to watch the reenactment from a safe distance just in case. Yeah. Are any of you not participating in this reenactment?
I mean,
No, I think we're all doing it.
It sounded like the group should interact with it in order to get the shield. So.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we're being bribed with it, but it was one of those, you know what, for instance sake, fuck it, we'll all do it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Mayor Raven calls out to everyone assembled, and she explains that the mercenaries will charge up the west side of the hill while the militia and other participants charge down. So y'all are all over here, up this way, whatever formation y'all want to be in.
Well, probably in the normal formation we would be for actual combat, so.
The mayor reminds everyone not to use real weapons during the reenactment so nobody gets hurt.
So I
Rock
provide
puts
the
away
weapons.
his battle axe.
Runal has no issue with this whatsoever, considering, he doesn't really use weapons.
Do they at least provide stuff to use?
Yeah, if we don't
there's wooden spears if you're into that, but they also provide like safety guards for weapons.
I mean, a wooden spear is just
Rog
a spear.
will apply the safety measures to his battle axe.
I would do the same for my warhammer.
I would get
Okay.
like safety arrows to use.
Okay.
They're just
when you're
Nerf
ready,
darts.
oh, go ahead. Sorry. So when you guys are ready, Darrett guides you into line with the other Vogler troops. After much laughter and jostling, the mayor. Hold on, sorry. After much laughter and jostling, stop!
much
The
laughter,
mayor,
please.
Cudgel, and other spectators walk to a nearby vantage to watch. As they do, the militia takes up its position atop High Hill, the same hill Solamnic troops held centuries ago. They face the mercenaries of the ironclad regiment at the base of the hill, arrayed as the forces of Istar once were. Although the event is only a reenactment, a tingle of excitement fills the field. Somewhere on the line, a reenactor hoots and yells, "Let's send those Astarian rats running!" A moment later, a triumphant blast signals the start of battle. "For Ishtar!" yells the mercenaries' leader, a tall half-ogre among several mounted soldiers. The mock Astarian troops assault the hill around you, and the Vogler militia charges to meet them. So
we would be.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring out these guys. This is the people you're seeing and whatnot. So around you, this area that you see, right? That red, white, and orange area.
The fire escalation.
That represents. Yeah, that represents like other people battling. So if you go in there, you're gonna get hurt. So don't go in there.
So go in here.
No, don't do that. So as the two groups charge, I need everybody to make a perception check.
I don't see anybody on the field.
Well,
Yeah, because that would be too many tokens.
I think in your spot you kind of can see some of them.
Oh, yeah, from your vantage point, kind of sucks. It's more theater of the mind right at this very second.
Oh, I see a big ugly monster.
Yeah, the half ogre.
Like I said, big ugly monster.
Yeah.
I keep missing your rolls, Jesse, because you don't have a picture. So I'm like,
I know.
where
I'm
the fuck
I'm
is
working.
this? Anyways, Rog and Abby.
Yeah.
You guys noticed something crazy.
Yeah.
The sun glints off one of the mercenaries' spear tips, and their half ogre leader is like gesturing with that steel axe. And the unexpected sound of metal on armor rings across the field, silencing laughter and melodramatic boasts. And you two notice firsthand that there's blood everywhere.
Oh, these
And
rat bastards.
I need initiative.
So you're saying that they aren't actually doing what they should be doing. They're actively attacking.
Yep. Yes, indeed. And
you know what? My
with
initiative makes sense since I wasn't able to see anything initially.
with your initiative roll, that's going to be the end of this session.
You want to sort it so you don't forget?
Oh, don't worry. I'll get there. Hold on.
And hopefully it won't sort it improperly again.
Well, we can double check. That looks right to me.
So yeah, you guys made it to the battle.
Would we be closer to like the field over here than just the road, or where we be the natural spot?
Oh, this whole area is like the battlefield.
Okay, so I just didn't know for certain where we would technically be. So
Everything inside the flames.
I just want to double check.